He's already there. You gotta hear. Shh. Listen.
You want this now?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. That's a nice salad.
Thank you.
That's very pretty.
It's a garden salad. Gavin's like, where's my foods?
Sweet.
Isn't that nice?
That'll probably last a while.
Yeah, exactly.
You got this? Okay. You don't have to make this a second, right?
No.
Later, a little bit later?
A little bit later.
Yeah, alright.
Uh-oh, Gavin's waiting. Do you want food, Gavin? Row? You want food? You want food, Gavin? You want your food?
Yeah. Would you like food?
Row.
That's a cat bark.
He did. He was like, yes.
Yes.
You want your food, Gavin? You get your food.
Gavin, do you like food?
Row.
Do you need food right now? Gavin. Oh my god, he's literally like, yes.
He's like, yes. Put it down.
Put it down.
Put it down.
I have to put it on the kitty flan plate.
He's so cute. Oh, that's a hard one.
Yes.
Maybe the other side? Yeah. Oh. There we go.
Kitty flan. Shit.
Kitty flan for
Here
Gavin's.
you go, boy. Right here.
Row! 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 Row!
See, he's having beef, so he's like a
Row.
puppy dog. He's like, row.
Row!
I need the food.
You need to turn on the light. You want a camel?
Yeah. Do you want the O-ring light?
We could do that.
Plugged in.
When is anything plugged in, hon?
No.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, I tasted a life wasted. And now I have to fucking listen to that song.
You are so hot.
I love you.
I love you.
I gotta put on my eye makeup because I like it.
I like you.
I like you too. Oh.
You don't have to go anywhere. You could use this palette.
Okay, I will. That sounds good.
Yeah, use my palette. Meow, pet me, damn it. Pretty much.
Roll.
Row.
Cat bark.
I know. He's so cute, though.
I love him more than anything.
He loves his foods.
Yeah.
He loves his foods. Alright, let's put this thing back on. Apple crumble. Ooh, that sounds good. Ooh, Tillamook right now has an apple crisp ice cream. I haven't had it. I haven't tried it, okay? It's just out there for those who want to know. You're welcome.
Oh.
Yeah, I love petrol smell.
Oh my goodness, that explains a lot. I love cinnamon toothpaste.
I love cinnamon toothpaste too.
Cinnamon toothpaste.
Yep, it's the red toothpaste. What is it
Oh,
called?
okay, I get you.
I forgot what it's called. But it's nice. The dark lipstick is not flattering. Fuck you. Eat my pussy.
God, you're so fucking ridiculous with what you say sometimes, man.
Me?
Yeah, like it's just out of the blue. I just eat my pussy. You're gonna get 18 plus, man.
Fine.
You are. Like you.
Eat my cooter berry.
There you go. 18 plus. Like you just spew
Wait.
this shit so quick.
Let me fix that.
Well, let me fix that.
Let me see. There.
Okay. I'm sure that's fixed. This has a sparkly black in it. I love that.
It's purple sparkles.
It's fucking awesome looking. I like it.
Crazy K said, I eat peach.
There you go.
That's a good thing.
Cool.
Eat my peach. Eat my peach. Bitch.
Ditto 5.
Strawberries. Ew, there's blood. And are you okay? You okay? You okay?
Stop it. Don't sing my
Should be
thing.
fine.
Wait. I want to just put this out there. Why is it okay for guys to say, suck my dick, but it's not okay for a woman to say, eat my pussy?
It is okay in both if we're talking freedom of speech. It's fine for both.
There you go.
True. It's just you're going to get 18 plus and less money.
Doubt it.
It's making you cringe. I don't think it's real. It's like a literal tree.
That's what it
It's
is.
not very strong.
Shut up.
Is it really cinnamon, or is it just bark cooked with
Come
cinnamon
on,
it?
look, come on. Here we go. I don't like.
God, you don't even know what fucking cinnamon is. You don't know what a cinnamon stick is? It could be actual cinnamon, or it could be the fake cinnamon. I don't know. There's another fake cinnamon. I forgot what the name of it is.
Fake cinnamon? Really?
It's not ayahuasca. It's like it, though.
Ayahuasca?
Yeah, it's something like that. What is it called? Cassia. That's it. Cassia is fake cinnamon.
I never heard of that.
Yeah.
Cassia.
Yeah.
Why would you get fake cinnamon? Like, cinnamon is not...
Because cinnamon is expensive. The cinnamon tree, the actual cinnamon.
Oh, the actual tree.
The actual tree, yeah, that they get the bark off
I
is,
see.
is expensive, so they go to the cassia tree instead.
Oh.
You know? You know, true cinnamon is Celian, yeah, there we go. Celian cinnamon, that's the true cinnamon.
Ah. I
See?
didn't know that. That's interesting.
There's a difference. You see the difference? Like, it's more fuller.
I may have never had actual cinnamon.
You may have not.
May have never had it. That's interesting.
Yeah. But there is a difference, and it looks more like this, the fake cinnamon.
Fake cinnamon.
So,
Okay.
I don't think it's going to work for you, Foodie,
Probably
curing your
not. It's not-
depression.
it's
It's
not-
not real.
It's not actual cinnamon.
Like this at all. I don't know. I think it's a disservice to women when women act like this. Don't do this. It's not cute. It's not quirky. It's annoying. It just needs to be slapped.
Hi, Tammy. She said most cinnamon in stores is fake. I order real cinnamon from Amazon. Tammy is probably our oldest subscriber, both of us.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Tammy's probably one of the oldest subscribers we've had.
She's an OG.
Like, she is an old G. Like, way over a decade. Definitely of known Tammy.
Yes.
You know, she's a good... God, I need to make you a mod, because...
Well, careful. Click her name again, because it's scrolled up. God.
Yeah.
That's really annoying.
I'm making Tammy a mod. She deserves to be.
Yeah, true.
She's an OG.
I agree.
You know? Old G, man. I love you, Tammy, so much. You're a gem. You really are. Thank you for being by me for so many years. You know? Deadhead said when I was down in Georgia, Publix had these cinnamon brooms and they had real cinnamon. Oh, I love Publix. That is the greatest grocery store ever.
In
Ever.
history.
Ever. I've been to a bunch of grocery stores all over this country. That includes Piggly Wiggly and Aldi's. And Publix is by far the best.
I love Wegmans. I'm just...
Oh, I love Wegmans.
I have
Wegmans is a lot like
always-
Publix.
I have always loved Wegmans since I was a little kid because they had an old, like, it looked like a 1940s outdoor setting, but it was on the inside of the building that you dine at. And they play, like, old music. So you
Right.
felt like you were in the time eating. And
Exactly.
It's so beautiful. I want to take you to Wegmans because it's so cool. You'll love it there. I'll serve you, you know. I'll get your food and bring it to you, whatever you want.
Ooh, yum.
I'll be your waiter, you know.
I like you being my waiter.
That'll be fun, right?
Can you wear a tuxedo?
I would for you, sure. I like wearing tuxes, actually.
I bet you'd look so good in a tux.
I had pictures of... You had to see those pictures from Brian's...
Like, we should take you to a place and get you a tux that's, like, form-fitting.
I was in a form-fitting tux in those pictures, and I know you've seen them on my
Yes,
Facebook.
you looked handsome.
Yeah, and I had a ponytail. Oh, my God. I went outside after. Every female came out at the same time when I was having a cigarette, and they were all around me, these women.
Dude, why didn't you take a chance?
Because they were all with guys.
Oh.
They were still sniffing me, though.
Man, women be hoes nowadays.
They were sniffing.
Oh, no. Wait, I like what Toto said. He said, wait. Get off here. A vulgar mouth shows your ignorance and lack of vocabulary. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
I'm gonna just not say anything.
I have a pretty big vocab. Thank you very much. And I've won spelling bees, so eat my booty.
I don't know. It's literal bark? From what tree is that? A cinnamon tree?
It's the literal bark. Yeah, it is. Oh my god, you don't know?
She doesn't know that cinnamon came off of like a bark. No.
How do you not know that?
No, I know.
It's pretty obvious it's bark.
Yeah. The way it is in the bottles. It's rolled up, dried out.
Yeah.
Yeah. She
It's
didn't know
texture.
that. She didn't know it. I admit I didn't know that there was fake cinnamon. I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
I did not know that.
The cassia. I said it was like ayahuasca cassia.
Yeah,
I said it was something like that.
yeah.
But most likely, if you get the Mexican cinnamon, it's probably real cinnamon.
Mexican cinnamon.
Yeah, it's
like
cheaper.
Goya.
It's cheaper.
If you get Goya cinnamon, you're probably getting real cinnamon.
Yes.
That's cool. Good to know.
Because I think they label it if it's real or not.
Goya products kick ass.
I love Goya.
And that's one thing I thank Trump for.
Yeah.
He saved the Goya company. He did.
Yeah, he did.
Come on.
That's an accomplishment.
Whatever
Cinnamon
deal
is a
they
treat.
made with him.
What's the
I'm not doing
deal?
the cinnamon challenge. I have asthma. And
That's
comorbidities.
dangerous. Nobody do the cinnamon challenge, please.
No.
Oh, you can die.
I did the cinnamon challenge. That was the worst mistake I ever did.
That can literally unalive you.
I wish I knew that at the time. You didn't know it was a bark either, Jessica? Wow.
Okay, fair enough.
I grew up on Food Network. So,
Well, not only that, you grew up with a mom that knew plants
yes.
a lot.
Yeah, my mom very much knew plants.
So there you go.
I say since she was a sociopath, she probably related to the plant more than people.
Jesus
so
Christ.
that's why she was so good with plants. She was horrible with people, but plants she was good with.
Well, the funny thing is, it turns out that plants kind of do have feelings.
They do.
That's interesting.
Kind of like my mom sometimes.
Oh, every once in a while, she had a fucking emotion.
Every once in a while, she was cool.
Right.
Usually when she was under the influence of marijuana. I liked my mom under marijuana. She became...
You know what?
She wasn't a spaz.
I witnessed that too. Yeah.
Yeah, you witnessed that too, didn't you?
She
Yeah.
chilled out when she had it. She did.
My parents wanted to talk shit about me smoking pot when they were smoking pot with me. Shut up, Mom and Dad. I know you were paying for it.
You didn't have to say it out
Oh,
loud.
sorry.
That was in my own head.
Anyway, my mom was a cactus. That's true.
It's dangerous. Do not do it.
From what tree?
You touch her, she'll prick your ass real good.
Oh, yeah.
Was it a cinnamon tree? Oh yeah, sure. And where does this magical tree come from?
You're saying the cinnamon tree is a magical tree? Where does... Oh, yeah, it's not... you're lying to me. That is a tree.
Bibbidi boppity boo.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Let's show Chantal because she's too lazy. She's too lazy. There we go. Here it is. Let's look at them. There it is. It's a tree. Isn't that something?
You see? It's kind of like bamboo in a way.
Yeah. Sugar cane.
You see how it looks?
Sugar cane.
There. There's cinnamon.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had real cinnamon. It's always been that acacia deal.
How do you fucking not know that? Look, you claim you're a foodie and you didn't know this? Like, and now you're gaslighting your audience saying they're lying to you. Jesus. Like, that's a big cinnamon tree. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that.
That's money.
That is money.
Money.
I bet it smells so good.
Oh, yeah. The smell of cinnamon is very
Idiot.
therapeutic.
Idiot. She's an idiot. Saigon cinnamon is the best.
Saigon.
I don't know. I don't know that exists.
Vietnamese.
And I hate that laugh. Sorry.
Cinnamon is burnt.
I'm trying not to say the word hate. I'm trying to like.
Cinnamon is burnt? Oh my god.
She's so dumb.
Remove that word from my vocabulary. I dislike when she does that. That reminds me of Bert and Ernie. Ernie on Sesame Street, he laughs like that. It's just cringe. I don't know why she thinks that's cute, quirky, whatever. It's annoying.
Hell,
41
I never knew
years
that.
old
I was
acting
41
like
years
this.
old when I found out that cinnamon's a burnt.
Wow.
Good job. Good job, Chantal.
Danny Fupa about Foodie. No, we haven't.
No.
Danny Fupa.
You're telling me that there's something in nature that just smells like this naturally? Oh,
Oh my god, you didn't even know cinnamon was natural.
What? No. He's got to be trolling. All right, Chantal, I know you're going to see this. Go look up the song by Typo Negative, Cinnamon Girl.
Oh my god, you're just so fucking dumb.
Or Neil Young. It's originally a Neil Young song, Cinnamon Girl.
No, it's just a chemical, Foodie. Cinnamon's just a chemical. Oh, Dank Fupa.
Dank Fupa, okay.
I think I've heard of Dank Fupa before.
Yeah, we have. Not Danny
so when they grind it
Fupa.
down, you're eating little pieces of wood? I'm being for real.
It's just like your shaky cheese. It's wood.
Shaving.
I stopped driving for this. It's so good. What?
Moron.
Inner bark, Regina. Dawn, teardrop. What? Oh, Laurel family, okay. I've heard of that.
Yeah, sure she
Cinnamon.
has.
Lupus. Now I have lupus. Okay, in the past month, I've had stroke,
Exactly,
lupus.
Teardrop.
What? Incoming amputation.
What a freak.
Don't tempt God with that incoming amputation. We've all seen your feet, Chantal. Don't tempt him. Don't joke about that stuff. Usually when you joke about shit like that, it comes back to bite you.
She made fun of a man with amputated legs.
She did.
What do you think's going to happen to her?
Oh, I guess you're gonna have to walk all creepy, too.
Oh, that's it. That's right.
Bitch.
Oh, I'll have a camel with you.
Wookiee's like, fuck her, I have lupus. She couldn't last a day living with it.
No
Probably
way.
not.
No way she couldn't. Not a day. She would whine
I grew
so
up during the
much.
Salt and Ice Challenge and Cinnamon Challenge era. Oh boy.
You know, she's joking and making fun of it. Like, she shouldn't be doing that at all because it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Probably sooner than later.
Her final state will be like that weird freakish thing in the sideshow freaks. And she has no arms and legs and she's just a torso.
Yep.
You deserve it. You earned it. You made fun of people that are like that.
You make fun of me about my walking, and look at you now.
And the commode.
You're having trouble walking now.
That's right.
Looks like you're heading straight to where I am. Good for you.
Yeah, and Salah won't wipe you.
One of those
Oh, it's okay. She has a bidet.
Yeah, what's she gonna do? She has no
going to
arms.
happen. Especially when she was complaining about the ears. She was literally
Oh, yeah.
saying her ears are crackling. I don't understand why she thinks that one thing isn't related to the other. And the fact that she has uncontrolled diabetes, she seems to think that diabetes is like its own separate thing and it doesn't cause issues throughout the entire body, not really realizing that
I was tested for lupus at 23, but then they diagnosed me with fibro and osteoarthritis. So there's that. No, I was complaining about pain in my body since I was 4 years old, and I was told I was lying my whole life. My mom was a great nurse
Yeah.
to her patients, not to her daughter.
her blood flow is through her entire body, so that tainted blood is going to mess up, other organs in the body, which includes the ears and, damaging the nerves and like, all these sorts of things going on because of the diabetes. It blows my mind, her way of thinking. I mean, I've actually sat here and thought about, is there some type of mental delay with Chantal?
I think it's the whole sodium holes in her brain right now that's doing this mental delay shit.
And diabetes brain.
Yes.
That affects your brain. Baby.
She's definitely, it seems like she's been in a fog.
And all she consumes is TikTok and hater channels. So her mind is gone. Her mind is gone.
They first tried to diagnose me with being a mental case and complaining about nothing until I went to the rheumatologist and he diagnosed me with RA and lupus. I knew I wasn't mental. Isn't that interesting?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they do that anymore. When you complain about pain, they take that seriously now, doctors.
Yes, and they won't just stop. They'll send you to a specialist.
Yeah.
To get the full deal.
Yeah, thank God. Thank God the medical industry now understands invisible illness.
Yes. That's a huge blessing.
It is. Because when you're hurting, it's miserable.
Mm-hmm.
That she's not telling us.
Yo, Bud Dicker. How you doing?
Maybe she's too embarrassed to say it or something, where she just cannot retain information or anything that she's learned through the years. And there's a reason. There has to be a reason why she thinks like this. I don't know what it is. I can't imagine there being somebody without some type of issue just being wandering the world like this. I can't. There's something. There has to be.
The local pizza place took the salt off. What's the salt challenge?
Oh no, don't do these challenges.
Oh my God. She automatically gets interested in the salt challenge. Yeah, take the salt challenge, Chantal.
No, she should do that 3 times in one day.
Like, isn't her life a constant salt challenge, though? Let's be honest.
Sodium! Freak.
Challenges, please.
She, like, eats French onion dip.
Dry.
Like, yeah, dry.
Like seasoning.
Well,
She uses...
She eats it like fucking Pop Rocks.
Oh my God. But she uses the French onion dip. Gorlick said she mentioned this. She sprinkles it on everything now.
I have noticed
French
that,
soup
too.
mix. Wow. Yeah, you're gonna die.
Toto said, I was told as a nurse, pain is what a person says it is. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, nobody will lie about being in pain, okay? Nobody does that shit, okay? I don't go to a hospital, say I'm in pain, just to spend hours waiting.
Oh my God.
Like, give me a break.
Right?
Please.
Really don't only eat processed food?
Yeah, you do.
Sorry, roasted.
You eat so much processed food. Every time you get takeout, it's processed food. That cheese you like to smear on everything, that's processed. That yellow fucking cheese is processed.
She eats very few
You
things.
eat a lot of processed food. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's basically all she eats is processed food. How many times do you see her eating carrots? Once in a month?
She had carrot coins the other day.
That's what I mean. You never see her eating that.
No.
It's a pizza or it's a fucking disgusting Twister sandwich from fucking Hardee's
Yeah, exactly.
or Taco Bell or KFC. She's so full of shit. It's pathetic.
Food often grows on trees. Ah. I was asking about character.
Are you grossed out that cinnamon grows on a tree?
She
Really?
is so pathetic. There's no words.
You eat plastic cheese and you're afraid of the fucking tree? I think she is. I think she's grossed out over fucking cinnamon being a tree.
Go with the tree. Are you serious?
No, I don't eat yellow cheese.
My God, go for the tree instead of the fucking. It had. Do we realize how many chemicals like are in Velveeta and stuff?
Yeah. Ugh.
It's chemicals more than cheese.
Ugh. Right?
It's not really cheese. That's why they make a thing out of it now with like Cheez-Its.
Yeah,
made with real cheddar.
exactly. I like the vegan Cheez-Its that I got the other day.
They were good.
Yeah.
They were good.
Those were bomb. I'd much rather have them.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just carrots and veggies and shit.
Oh man, I kind of enjoy the texture though of Cheez-It. Because
Yeah.
it's like flaky and it feels buttery kind of. But man, I could get used to those vegan Cheez-Its.
Exactly.
I like them.
I like them a lot too.
Vegan products overall.
I want to start experimenting more with vegan cheese.
Vegan products overall have increased in quality a lot.
Yes.
They used to be pretty shitty.
You constantly get looked as a drug seeker by the ER. I give them a piece of my mind when that happens.
That's really not
They
nice.
don't treat me like that when I go to the ER for pain. They're like, "Oh, I'll give you some morphine." I'm like, "You're gonna give me morphine?" They're like, "Yeah, you're in pain, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, but I wouldn't think you'd put me on that." They-
Depends on the hospital. If you're going to an ER in Philadelphia, you're probably not going to get it because
No.
they're like, "Oh yeah, you're seeking, aren't you?"
Here, if I go to the hospital
It's
for pain,
old people here.
Well,
Yeah.
it's documented. I have arthritis of the hips.
Mm-hmm.
So, they give me morphine.
Yeah, the doctor, the on-call doctor, looks at your records and they look at your X-rays and go, "Oh shit, this woman has osteoarthritis all over her body. Give her painkillers."
Yeah, so
That's the way it
I don't go to the ER very much either. I don't.
Thank God.
I hate going to the ER.
It's just so long.
I know,
It's so long. That's the problem.
right? Oh, I'm so sorry, Tam Tam.
I
They did
didn't
the
do
same
it.
to me. Here's 4 milligrams morphine for a migraine, and there's better meds for that.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. That was definitely stopping somebody for like speeding.
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
I'm in my household. I'm free to do what I want.
It wasn't me. It was the one-armed man.
Right?
Bulging line. Nope, this one is definitely more bulgy.
No, it's not. It's the other one.
Look
It's
at
definitely
that.
bulging.
God.
Okay. A man has to be manly.
A man has to be manly. That's your description of what a man is. Okay, here's my description of what I think a man is. He's gentle. He's sweet. He's kind. He's protective.
He gives you rubbing.
He you're gonna hate hearing this, but he has a low temperament. A man has self-control. A man is financially secure for the majority of his life. A man tries to be better every day. That's what I find as a quality of a man. I think that's a good description of masculinity, in my opinion. True masculinity.
Cool.
The alpha men, they're not real men. They're just putting on a show for people. Okay, we get it. You look like a man. I got it. Good job. You don't have to show fucking aggression in order to be considered masculine.
No.
At all. Jesus didn't do that. And he's the manliest man I know.
Except with the money changers. That's the only.
Oh yeah, that's because they were harming people and taking advantage of people, and Jesus whooped their ass. That's so manly.
Yeah,
he saw the weak being taken advantage of him, and he fucking whooped their ass.
And
Ooh.
it was in the house of worship.
Right?
It was overboard. That's
Exactly.
In the book of Jesus, that's overboard. You're fleecing widows in the temple.
And just remember, Pharisees, spare the rod, spoil the child, okay? God whooped your ass because you weren't doing right by the people that were dependent on you.
Truth.
And if he didn't whip you, he doesn't love you.
Truth. It's true.
Anyway,
That's right.
he disciplines those he loves.
Mhm.
So, because discipline brings out the best of behavior.
Yep.
Anyway, sorry, I got on a God topic and went all fuck you Pharisees.
Mhm.
Controlling.
A man has to be manly. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, and he has to be controlling in a good way. That's what makes a man is control.
She is a freak. She is absolutely a disordered thinking freak of a person.
I think my descriptions of a man were better.
I think Bad Seed would agree with you more. Definitely.
You know?
Temperament is the biggest thing of a man, that's what I think.
Low temperament. The manliest men have the lowest temperaments.
Like Solomon.
It's self-control.
Yeah.
It takes more strength to not hit your stupid ass than to hit your stupid ass.
That's right. Mm. It's definitely true.
She mentioned 0 worthy qualities of another human being. She's such a dumbass. Jason's right. She is a freak. Yeah, she is.
She is her thinking is so superficial that it makes sense she is the way she is.
Yeah.
And No Madness Life is correct too. If she ever got actually skinny, she would be the most disgusting person in the world to be around.
I agree with that, too.
Because her ego would be, oh my god. Well, we got a little taste of it when she lost weight with Natter.
That's true.
It was like no one could question her. So her food addiction and stuff actually might be a humbling from God because she would be so intolerable otherwise.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
God made her ugly for the purpose of her cockiness.
Correct. You got it.
Glitter tits over there is manly. Oh my goodness.
Glitter tit.
Take control, you know?
Please.
Take control. Okay. That's what makes a man that takes control. A man that's manly. What is manly? Exactly.
I don't know.
What is your definition of manly?
For her?
You said a man who controls. Yeah, say that to any, DA victim out there. See if they want a man that controls.
DV, yeah.
I was domestic abuse.
Alright.
Yeah.
DV.
DV, DA, same thing. He hides from his wife. That's how tough he is.
Wife? No. House partner.
Put ice and salt. What? I never heard of that one, Reason. Protective.
And he hides from her audience.
She is Salah's house partner.
That's true.
That's the official title.
Jealous.
What?
Handsome. Eats lots of whole foods, whole chicken, whole pizza, whole cake.
She's
I want cake and ice
insane.
cream.
She's named probably like all the worst qualities that anybody could, any male or female could probably have.
Truth.
That's true. But see, this is how she thinks. This is how she is. She's very controlling herself. So, I guess...
She acts like an alpha male, huh? Okay.
Yeah, kind of, sort of, especially when it comes to her food. Oh my god, are you okay, Amanda? You have 3rd-degree burns to 25% of your body.
Jesus God, she's
Yeah,
not okay.
she leaned on a stove with her hoodie.
Jesus, I'm
Jeez,
sorry.
man, I'm so sorry.
That's really horrible.
Are you okay though? Like, have you gotten like the proper treatment? And I'm so sorry.
Some skin.
That's gotta be scary. Oof. The fact that she's so immature too for being 40, she acts stupid. Yeah, it's been years now. Okay, good. That's awful. Jeez, note to self: don't lean on stove with hoodie on.
Shit can happen fast.
I know, right? Freddy Krueger hated fires. No.
What? Dominant, yeah, dominant.
Dominant.
You know what I mean?
He's not
Dominant.
Oh, yeah, so
That's another thing she says. Okay, so we got controlling, dominant, manly.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not easy to control, and that's true. If I really don't want to listen, I don't, but... Leave it to these online... I know, right? Health experts. Droopy eye from Bell's palsy, so bulging eye can be a parent.
Honestly, looks. Like I said, if somebody has a really good personality, you don't see the looks. You don't see anything like that. So like a good personality helps. I don't like.
I agree. A good personality does help with matching your partner. Like if my guy had a great personality and you know he wasn't the most handsomest guy, I wouldn't mind, because the personality outshines the looks any day. Like for instance, if you look at Selena Gomez's man right now, her fiance, like he's got a great personality, but he's not very good looking, but he's got a great personality, and that's what shines on him is his personality, and that's what Selena loves so much about him is his personality, not this superficial shit. Like, I'm not with Jason because he's good looking. I'm with Jason because he expanded my spirituality and mine more than anyone ever has. It's what I learned from him. It's what I get from him. Like, he challenges me, which I like. I like a good mental challenge. So... I know I'm usually right. But that's because I like mental challenges.
To me, honestly, I don't care if somebody's good looking. I don't care if they're like a big guy or anything like that. If they have like the cool personality, and that's all I care about. Like, but the fact that they have to be good looking and all this jealous. She's so weird. She's so weird.
We're drawn friends.
I don't know why she looks at looks first beside personality. Yes, Jason did introduce me to Jesus. Yes, he did. Well, we know he can't physically challenge you. Shut up, Donnie. He's pretty strong. Don't knock him.
Those are a little toxic. Maybe in our culture, yeah.
And when you go deeper than looks, you find a good, deeper connection. She's so superficial. That's why her relationship sucks. Yeah. Like, if she went for personality over looks, she'd be a lot happier. It's pathetic.
And that's the thing, because because of chicks like her, and I'm sure there's more out there that are like this, you know, that go for looks of a guy. And I mean, even Chantal, like going for looks of a guy, like, hello, look in the mirror. But there's so many good guys out there in the world that somebody might not think that they're good looking, or that they might be a little overweight or something like that. So many good guys that women just ignore. It's so sad because of...
Exactly. Like, and I always been the girl that I didn't ignore guys like that. You know, I liked guys that, you know, I like nice guys. Exactly, Wookie.
Scumbags like Chantal. But I mean, I guess that's good for them, because they dodge a bullet by, you know, getting locked down with some hoe like this.
Laugh till you
LOL.
cry. I ain't crying. I don't want to cry. I hate crying. Should I have some cake and ice cream? No, I'm kidding.
No,
Should I have some cake and ice cream? You see that? She was talking about crying, and she instantly went to the cake and ice cream. She looked like she was about to cry as soon as they said cry. That's interesting. And then you instantly go to your coping mechanism, cake and ice cream. Probably because you remember a birthday, and it made you so happy that you got cake and ice cream for your birthday. I have memories like that too, but cake and ice cream isn't going to solve my problems. Not eating them will. Jason is very good looking. I got lucky. I honestly don't know what he sees in me.
she's not. She's actually not.
Teardrop plus Chantel because one set of normal eyes. There you go, teardrop. We complete each other.
Oh no, that's weird.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna
Jamie,
move
let's
in?
order it.
But that's not why I'm with him, is because he's good looking. It's an added on bonus.
Oh my gosh, you guys are temptation trolls. Thanks for the super chat. He doesn't hate Indian people.
Yeah, he does.
There's more Indians here than in Canada, so.
So what? Who cares?
We eat at the Indian restaurant all the time. It's true.
Oh, I'm not a racist.
We love everybody.
Yeah.
Hey,
okay.
Rabafuba.
I have. She's like the person. I'm not racist. I have black friends. She's that type. Get out of here.
Oh, the goose. Aw. Cute, Reese's. Falafel, saffron. Hey, Julia. Pizza's a beta. You'll admit that. Hey, turd.
Uh-oh.
Who wants to play a game of what's on my table?
Helicopter's going.
Who wants to play a game? What's on my table? Well, it's definitely no lube on your table. Anyway.
Over. Somebody fell off the cliff. Every time.
What's on my table? What thrilling content?
At least once or twice a month. Like I said, I've said this before. It's either somebody fell off the cliff over here, or a diver at Catalina.
I think Foodie is the most delusional. Amber tends to have grounds on reality. I think she does have body dysmorphia. She thinks she's thinner than what she is. Or maybe she feels bad and she's just putting on a good show. I don't know. But I definitely think it's Chantal. Because Amber does try once in a while.
Yeah.
Foodie makes a joke out of it.
Got the bends. They gotta fly out there, pick them up, and take them over here. Because I think the hyperbaric chamber, I think the closest one is at Torrance Memorial Hospital, if I'm not mistaken. Like if you get the bends from diving.
Yeah. Coffee cake, yes.
I want to go on the hyperbolic chamber, like that one movie with what's his name? Jeff Bridges, isn't it? Or is it Beau Bridges?
Oh,
He like takes the freaking
Altered States.
Altered
It's
States,
William
yeah.
Hurt.
It was William Hurt. Oh, sorry, William
Altered
Hurt.
States. God, that's a good movie.
Yeah, Altered States. You glad my dad introduced that movie to
Revelation.
me.
It's about the Book of Revelation. I
Yeah.
mean, basically,
It's neat.
he was having visions of the Bible. That's such a great movie.
Here, Chris says she smiles, but her eyes say anger and sadness. Probably.
That's because it's a lot. He's done.
Yeah, she needs to stop chasing men and just
Yeah,
go with what she can get,
that's correct.
which is Pete's.
I mean,
Amberlynn's attempts at calorie counting are nuts. She tries, always fails though. Foodie, I think, has almost accepted her fate. Yeah,
yes, that's correct.
that's true.
I believe that's 100% correct.
Wookiee Lover said that was a great movie.
Oh my God,
Altered
it's
States is
wild.
great.
It's got some scenes in it that are whatever.
R-rated?
Yeah,
I
but
don't mind
nothing,
them.
Nothing perverse.
No.
It's just a sex scene, really.
Yeah, and that
That's cool. I'm okay with sex scenes.
I don't mind sex scenes. I think it's just part of life.
I like the ones that are done in the vein of Desperado.
That was nice.
That when it's filmed, like
You know what's
that,
a good sex scene? Top Gun.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's a good sex scene.
That's fine, man.
Dirty Dancing.
Yep. Ghost.
Ghost.
When they're doing the clay together.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
That stuff I love. Seeing love is beautiful.
Yeah,
When it's twisted into violence, it's disgusting
I get you.
and raunch. It should not be in film, in my opinion. It should be banned from film.
There you go.
My opinion. Am I too conservative? Maybe.
I'm patiently waiting for 28 years later to come out. Yeah, that's a date night.
Oh wow. Who's going to be in that? Who's going to be the lead?
I don't know. That'll be good.
They could not have picked a better person with weeks later. Robert Carlyle. He
Uh-huh.
was so good in that.
I
movie.
know.
He was so good. I wish he was in it more. That's all. You know, because he gets killed pretty, right?
I think so, yeah.
He gets zombified, but then you see him later.
Yeah.
He comes back, and they have to take him out.
Nobody puts baby in a corner. That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
That was my mom's favorite movie.
I love that movie.
That and Grease were her two favorite.
Dirty Dancing is a movie I like to watch on a nice, warm, rainy day.
Mm-hmm.
It's just got that vibe.
My mom was always making a pot roast when she watched Dirty Dancing on a rainy day. It's true. How is that? That is crazy. That's really amazing. You truly are an Eileen.
I am an Eileen, thank you.
Yeah.
Porky's was overrated.
I hate that movie.
Dumb.
These movies, like Trauma, they deliberately degrade women. Do you guys get this?
Amanda Anderson said, I'm pissed they made Cillian Murphy a zombie. I know, right? I heard that Christopher Eccleston's going to come back for 28 years later. I thought he died in 28 days later.
I don't remember him.
The first Doctor.
Oh, yeah.
He was in 28 Days Later.
I don't remember that.
He was the soldier that was, like, in the household that was looking for the little girls, and they were changing their clothes and stuff. You remember that?
I have to watch that again.
Okay. We're going to have to watch.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, when you see Christopher Eccleston, you're going to know who he is.
Well, yeah, the first Doctor?
The first, like, with the newer series Doctor. Yes. With
that
Rose.
guy.
Yes.
I remember him in that, yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
He was a jackass.
He's a great actor.
Yes, he is.
Not even close to the best Doctor, though.
There are talks about them finishing Good Omens, by the way.
Yes.
So,
That show got so much hate.
Oh, my God.
Why? Because you're talking about angels? Like, what's the deal?
I love Good Omens. I think that's a great show.
I'm going to be honest. I really do more so enjoy clean movies.
I want to get Paramount because I want to finish Evil.
That's a perverse show, too.
Evil?
She
Yeah.
fucks a Satanist in the car. Like, why did you do that? Why?
Possession.
I'm just going to cheat on my husband. And then when he comes back, act really weird and put masks on to fuck.
Amanda says, I watch The X-Files when I'm feeling down. That's a good one.
They're not overboard, though.
Yeah.
Evil didn't go overboard in the sex weirdness.
No.
It didn't do that.
No.
So I enjoyed watching
Temptation,
it.
keep knocking at the door. Oh, baby!
Temptation keep knocking at the door? What? Wait, let me go back. Oh, food.
Temptation,
Of
keep
course.
knocking at the door. Oh, baby!
Coffee cake, really?
Coffee cake?
You know what? Muffins are on sale now at Wegmans. And I love the chocolate chip muffins. But you know what I did? I chose not to get them. It's $4.59 for the giant, like, chocolate chip muffins. I fucking love those.
They are so... Oh, and Wegmans makes them so good.
They're so good.
Oh.
I didn't get them. You know why? I can resist temptation.
Correct.
Self-control.
There's so many things.
You want to have a neck again, Foodie?
You.
If you ever had one. You want a neck? You gotta avoid this shit.
Oh, baby! Thanks, Nona girl. Let's clean these. I gotta finish cleaning tomorrow. I did all the kitchen, cleaned out my fridge, my freezer was awful. Do you know how much friggin' expired bread I had in there?
You finally took the bread out of the freezer? Good job. It took you like 20 months. Good job, Foodie.
Yeah.
Expired? How does
Who wants
it
bad
expire?
expired bread?
What an accomplishment.
Nope. Alright. Okay, I have a bottle of olive oil. It's the real olive oil, too, for
Why do you have olive oil by your on your fucking in your living room? Olive oil is in her living room.
Okay. Maybe she's doing a hair treatment or a facial treatment with olive oil. Oh, boy.
Okay, what else? Salt. I bet salt's gonna be on her table.
I don't know. I
I
have
have
to
a
see
bag
that
of
bar.
Parmesan garlic croutons made in Quakes.
Croutons in your living room.
Jesus. Let's just have the whole pantry in her bed.
Olive oil and croutons.
Wow. You can't make this up.
Okay, go on.
Why not make your own with all the bread
I
that
have a
you
bag
have?
of sandwich
She
baggies.
literally, all the expired LOL.
Sandwich bags?
What?
sandwich bags in her living room.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Why is she showing this shit? What's the
don't
point?
know.
What is the point of this? There's literally this is all she has to do for an audience?
I guess so.
Wow.
That bread, she could have made croutons fresh at home instead of throwing it out.
Exactly. She didn't do that, though, did she? She could have been doing that for months. But instead, she'd rather buy croutons. Okay. Good job, Foodie.
I don't want to wrinkle her treat bag because these are cat soups.
Why would you smell that?
I don't know.
These are cat soups? No, Gavin hates cat soup.
You don't like it.
The cats won't touch it. We tried it once. He won't touch it. We thought he'd like it because of the gravy, but no.
It's not his type of gravy.
Not his type.
Nope.
She likes brothy food, I noticed. Like with wet food, what she likes to do is like drink all the broth. Moldy strawberries. They go moldy like that too, berries.
Moldy strawberries.
God.
There's a troll account for her. Moldy
That's
strawberries.
a great idea.
There you go.
Plate of bologna is low carb option, right? Just put it. My writing ring, pretty much it, and like makeup. Not that exciting actually.
Who would have thought that someone has not exciting things in their living room? Go figure.
Unreal.
I can't, man.
It's unreal.
Crumbs and mayo residue. Oh, that's a good idea, Anna. Is that a table or a fridge? Both. Gourmet vanilla ice cream with a teaspoon of olive oil and sea salt. That's
Oh,
my
yeah.
type to believe likes. Is it really good?
It is actually good. It's actually good. And like
Ew.
the one thing that I do that I like on vanilla ice cream is chili flakes.
Okay. That's different.
No. Chili flakes on ice cream? No. That's a no. I pass on that one.
I'd try it maybe once.
I'd pass on that one. No. No. I do want to try that Iron Chef frickin' salmon ice cream, though. I do want to try that. Like, they all loved it. So, I'm curious.
Iron Chef food.
Yeah. I'll eat some Iron Chef food.
You gotta try it.
A wee bit of beet juice on vanilla ice cream is amazing. I would believe that. But then again, I very much love beets. I eat a lot of beets.
Beets are real good.
We eat a lot of beets.
Yeah.
We
They're
do.
good for you.
It's good for your heart.
Yep.
Remember to eat your beets, folks.
Truth.
That's so good. A little bit of sea salt, some chili flakes, yum.
How my vertigo's back. Okay, I gotta go watch a Kung Fu movie.
My
God.
vertigo is back. Okay, I got to go watch Kung Fu movies.
She's
And then
such
she
a
cries.
Freak.
Don't you want to spend time with your man?
No.
I mean,
She doesn't.
maybe Kung Fu movies turns him on. Like, come on, you could turn that into an event, watching movies in bed with your husband. Instead, you whine about it. Like, he hasn't touched you, has he? Like, you know, if you're watching a boring movie with your hubby, that's usually the time for Randy time. And, I don't know why you're bitching. You could turn that into an event. Seduce your man. If he is your man, seduce him. Get that cooter bean on. You know what I mean?
No, Salah probably wanted to watch Enter the Dragon for that scene where Bruce and all the guys get to choose a chick. He's like, I want to see that scene.
I want to see it now.
It's a great movie.
Moldy pineapple on the couch.
There's another screen name, Moldy Pineapple on the Couch.
That's true.
She did do that. Had a moldy pineapple on the couch, and Salah found it and got really irritated with her, and they had like a food fight. True story. And not only did he find moldy pineapple, but he found other moldy fruits.
He's like, oh my god, what is this? Look at this.
And then she wonders why she gets flies.
Wow.
With moldy fruit all over the place.
What? My god.
That had to stink.
Severe. Blood pressure, please.
She always complains about her back pain. Okay, you know what helps me with my back pain? It's pretty simple. I don't wear a bra. That helps with back pain. Okay, I know there's people out there that are like pro bra and stuff. But when you're a bigger woman and you suffer from back pain, a bra is a lethal weapon. Take off the bra. Let the titties be free.
Free the tits.
Exactly.
I agree.
And I'm a hippie anyway, so it works for me.
Mm-hmm.
So, not that I don't have bras, I do. That'll hurt you later on in your life? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Okay? I think back pain from your shoulders feeling like it's holding up boulders is damaging to your body.
Let's face it,
God made me a big-breasted woman, okay?
Men invented bras.
Yeah, men invented bras. Fuck your bra. I'll chuck
Oppression.
it in your face.
An oppression device.
Hubby says release the hounds when we get home. Oh, doesn't that feel good? It's like, oh. Yeah, that's your body telling you shouldn't have that shit on you.
True.
That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it.
I just picked up the bag of sweet potatoes that my hubby bought 4 days ago and it's all sticky underneath. Oh no. Soy sauce on vanilla ice cream. I beg your finest pardon.
I mean, that might be good. I don't know.
Banana loaf. Yum. Blood reading bees.
My core strength is pretty damn good.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's not that problem.
Mm-mm.
It's arthritis. That's my problem.
Fucked up joints.
Exactly. It's arthritis.
Bones.
No amount of core strength is going to fix that.
Not really.
Beauty blowouts. No, not lately. I saved those for you guys. Real food rugs, yeah.
She actually saved those for Salah. He enjoys those the most.
We can't let my veggies go out of 3 heads of iceberg lettuce.
Why?
Should we make a salad bowl? Like,
Why?
Take a whole head?
Why would you get iceberg lettuce? That has no nutritional value to it.
Ugh.
It's like eating water.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Romaine.
Like, look at this. Okay, this is the salad I got, right? Look. What's that lettuce? That is romaine.
Romaine is so good.
Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's a beautiful salad.
I want to start just eating salads.
Look at that. That's my din-din.
Mm.
You know? A nice, beautiful garden salad.
God, that looks so good on camera.
Right?
It looks very
I
fresh.
mean, look at that. No cheese.
Some eggies.
Just a buttermilk dressing with it.
And some eggies.
And some eggs for some protein. Like, look at this, Foodie. Isn't this yummy looking?
No, she would look at
This
that
is
and
nutrition.
she'd cry. I have to eat that. Oh, where's my sodium?
Right?
If you want to look like Foodie Beauty, eat sodium all day.
Correct. I'm not doing that to myself. No, thank you.
If you're into
Yes.
her
Take
look.
out the center and make a salad inside of it. It's like salad inception.
Why would you buy 3 heads of lettuce? It makes no sense how she shot.
3 heads of lettuce.
So she can gorge on salad, I guess she thought. Chantel. 3 heads of crappy iceberg, no nutrition lettuce. You wasted your money. You could have gotten romaine.
True.
You live in the Middle East. You could easily get romaine lettuce. Or frisee.
Sure.
Or a kale, even.
Anything's better than iceberg. Jeez.
Anything's better than iceberg.
Anything.
It doesn't have enough chlorophyll to detoxify you.
Chops at all.
Cool, nice to see you. Animal shelter. Oh, God bless you. I'm feeling great, Tinkerbell. Good quality. Is this good quality olive oil, guys? You know, it says from Spain.
Is it?
Yes, that's a good quality olive oil. It's an extra virgin olive oil. Yes, it's a good olive oil. I haven't had that brand of olive oil, but the color looks good.
No, it's not.
Hey, Prissy. Lettuce goes brown, exactly.
Crap olive oil.
Why are you saying no, it's not? Shut the fuck up. I like getting olive oil from Israel, to tell you the truth. Israel, Greece, or Italy are usually the main products I get my oil from. Olive oil, that is. Yes, I look in the back of the bottle. I very much enjoy Bertolli. Bertolio oil. Probably my favorite.
Jackie, I don't think the other day. I think he just got upset when Anime was saying, like, you don't want to sniff your farts and you're beautiful and stuff like that.
More like my go-to, not my favorite, but my go-to.
Chop it up.
I don't know. You better check on the relationship between Salah and Anime Sucks. I don't know. They both kind of like.
Amanda says from Greece only. I know, they got... Greek olives. Wegmans sells Greek olives, and they're just from Greece. Oh my god. Oh my god, they are so stinking good, these olives they have at Wegmans. I'm in heaven. I love Wegmans.
Israeli figs and dates.
Oh.
They're real good. Well, no, sorry.
Oh.
The best dates are from Turkey.
Yes, they're sweeter.
Module dates, they call them.
Yes.
Not module.
Majul.
It might be a Y, the J. Mayul, something like I don't know.
Oh, they're so good.
They're fucking delicious. But Israeli figs are the best.
Well, I prefer dates over figs, and you do.
Yes, you do. I'm the opposite.
Yeah, you prefer figs over dates.
I do. Yeah. Yeah.
The
I like
same
dates too, though.
thing. That might be a relation. That might be who he's cheating with. LOL.
Justine, I don't know where my dressing is.
I don't know where my dressing is.
Why don't you keep it by your bed?
Why isn't it in your fridge?
You should keep it by your bed.
She lost her dressing, her salad dressing.
You know where she keeps her ranch in? Underneath her pillow.
I would have thought underneath her tits, so she constantly could be like,
Ew. Oh my god. That's a visual. Chantal, I could make that on AI.
I could
make
there
that
you go.
picture on AI.
There you go. Chantel drinking ranch from her tits. There's an OnlyFans idea there.
Oh, Jesus. That actually might be X-rated. Did you know that ChatGPT, it says if it's too racy, it won't create the image.
Oh, that's good.
That is good. It's got morals. There is AI porn out there.
You knew someone that kept dressing in the bathroom?
Mm.
What did they do with it?
Ew. Oh my god. Ranch lube.
Raw cauliflower covered in mold. Oh, that's pretty funny and gross. You always cook your meats with olive oil? That's right. Any challenges? You and vinegar? Yeah, balsamic vinegar.
If I cook meat, it's going to have olive oil in it. If I cook anything, it's going to have olive oil in it. Maybe a little bit of butter just for taste. But see, I don't even cook like that anymore. I like things fresher now, the older I get.
Da Vinci diet.
Yes.
It's the way to eat.
Exactly.
You're going to be healthy.
I know.
If you eat that way, you're going to be healthy.
I am getting healthy. I think I've been eating pretty damn healthy.
Yeah, you have, for the most part.
Even my brownie choice is good. I got brownies, and they were like these date brownies. It was like cocoa brownies and walnuts.
That's it, yeah.
That's all? Oh, so good.
Oh, they were awesome.
So good. It was Bobo's. The brand is Bobo's.
It reminded me of a Snackwell without the chocolate coating.
Yeah.
Really good. They were great.
It was.
I would definitely get them, even myself.
Mm-hmm.
I want to just start eating salads, though.
Yeah,
That's it. Just salad.
true.
Lettuce challenge? What's that? Eat a whole head? I want to make a wedge salad. Hey, cherryberry. Avocado oil. Yeah, except it costs more.
Who's ever ordered a wedge salad and didn't ask for it to be chopped? And they show up with the. I remember that's the first time I ordered a wedge salad, like years ago. And I'm thinking like a salad, right? And then they show up to the table like literally a wedge of lettuce. Like I was like, what the hell? So now you always have to.
I hate wedge salad.
You don't like that?
No. Wookie Lover said I love Bobo. So good. Though I've never tried the brownies. You got to. They're so good.
Oh, they're tops.
They're so good.
If you like Snackwells, you're going to like them.
Yes.
The Snackwell brownies.
Yes, definitely.
The texture is very similar.
It is. It is. And it doesn't hurt your stomach, and you don't feel like you're going to have like a sugar crash or anything.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't spike your blood sugar or anything. It's just like really just freaking good. I'd rather have that in my body than Duncan Hines.
I tried those Kind bars for the
Yeah.
fruit. They're really good.
They are delicious.
And it's like they're just all protein, pretty much.
Yep.
A little bit of sugar.
Yep, I love my health kick. It's great.
It's better than processed shit.
to have them chop it before you get it.
This was on sale. Eat the whole iceberg like an apple.
We should watch Dank Fupa after
My
this.
husband would just cut
Okay.
off the
I think
mold.
that's where we should go.
Ladies, keep it civil. Olive oil burns hot. Yeah, it's not a good cooking oil. It's a good, like, I guess.
You never had a Snackwell brownie? Oh, wow.
Wow.
Remember the Snackwell Thin Mints? And they had like this white cream in the middle? Oh, those were so good back in the day.
I probably took out a couple of boxes of them.
You would.
Yep.
You would.
The chewy bars, too.
There are some things that he puts in his mouth and he literally cannot stop eating.
See? That's why I say no to you sometimes.
Rum raisin ice cream is
Gone.
one of them.
Gone.
Yeah. It's
It
like,
was-
honey, I'll give you, I'll leave half for you. Oh, nope.
I couldn't.
It was gone.
It was gone.
Yep. And macaroons. Macaroons is also a big
Gone.
weakness.
They're gone.
I know.
Before they come in the house, you better get 2 containers, because the one is going to be gone. It's just the way it's going to go. Okay.
Those are the devil food ones. Yes, I've had those. Yum. Yeah, the devil food ones.
Mm-hmm. Filled with cream.
I used to get them all the time when I was 17.
Are they gone now? Snackwells? They don't sell them
I
anymore?
haven't seen one in a long
I
time.
have to look it up.
It's a
Depends.
salad oil.
It depends on the type of olive oil that you get, Chantal. That's not necessarily true.
It doesn't do good at high temperatures, but I still cook with it anyways.
I mean, you
My
can't
salad
deep
sounds
fry
good,
with
I
it.
know. Dentist fees. Sorry, can't afford it. I'm just joking.
Peanut oil is the best oil.
You can't afford the dentist?
Uh-huh.
Fine. Then you're going to have enormous pain while eating. Like I had to. Have to. Like, that'll make you want to lose weight is when your teeth are fucking hurting you.
Gonna help.
Like
lose
I know
weight.
it's more expensive, but if you're gonna deep
Right.
fry, that's the best one. But I mean, olive oil, depending on what kind you get, the country where it's from and stuff. Yeah, there's like different olive oils. They taste different. Like you can taste the difference.
Well, depends what it is. If they're like, you have 5 cavities, you need 2 crowns, no, forget it. just let them go. Just let them go, man. Timu sells teeth nowadays anyways, who cares? Roast your veg and put on your greens and
Timu does sell teeth.
balsamic, yum. Spinach leaves.
Just let my teeth rot out. I don't care. You will care when you feel the pain.
Red velvet cake with ice cream.
Yuck.
I love lettuce with grilled chicken strips, cheese, and ranch. Yum.
She thinks she's so fucking smart. You're dumb. And you're being neglectful to your own body.
David,
65K for new teeth. Yeah, I'd be going gummy. I'd be going gummy shark. Gummy shark. I look like Santos. Hey, I'm Starlight.
I mean, this whole live stream was literally nothing about. It was just food. Just what is this? An hour and a half of food, and she probably
His
went to eat
teeth,
food.
yeah. crustless quiche is pretty good. Isn't that, what's that called, a flambe? Italian cream cake? Hey, BSM. How will you eat nachos with no teeth? A blender, duh. Feta is delicious on salad.
Feta is delicious in a salad.
I'm sad.
I love Greek salads.
I wish I had another monster. I'm sad.
Oh no, baby.
I'm sad.
I'm sorry. You have me.
I know.
I'm not a monster though.
No. You're a sweet girl. You're an angel.
Aw, baby.
You're not a monster. You're an angel. I'm gonna confess, if I were like irresponsible and like I didn't have to worry about other things, I mean I think we can't, if I got the money, we could afford a fucking Starbucks run. I love Starbucks. It just makes me happy. The fucking Americano, it makes me happy.
Well, I like that midnight drink.
You want to get us a couple drinks? Why not? It's not too much money.
If you want to,
It would be cheaper if I could drive, but I can't. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Screw it.
All right.
Let's get a couple drinks.
They forgot my pickles also.
Oh my god, they forgot her pickles. What a tragedy, guys. Rotten teeth are very dangerous. Yes, they are. I need to get these suckers out of my mouth, man. I hate them. But the fact that once they're out and I never have to worry about a toothache again is very nice to think about.
Oh, thank you.
Is that construction? What is it?
Interesting. Yeah, thanks for being here. Have fun. Shit.
My bottom row looks decent. Oh, they're not. All of these back here are broken. And then these are beginning to show signs. I brushed my teeth. It's just... I have this vitamin E deficiency, and it just takes the vitamins out of my teeth. It's awful. And my body can't process calcium as good when I have a high vitamin D. So I have accepted reality of the dentures, and I think it's a good thing.
We might have to go to the Jamia in the morning. Yeah, I got my grocery order at 4 different stores.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, all evening I've been putting away groceries. Yeah, somebody on a motorcycle.
Speaking of stores, you want to hear some? Here's a little story time. This thing's almost over. Went to TJ Maxx yesterday with my daughter-in-law. So, what time did they open? They opened like at 9:30. So we got there like right when it opened. So there were people outside the store. So we go in, and then I noticed that, and mind you, this specific TJ Maxx is in a nice part of town, and I noticed, a lady with a buggy, and it's not a baby buggy. She has like a poodle or some type of white little furry dog in the buggy. So I'm like, whatever. So she goes in, and usually I like to go to TJ Maxx to hit up like the shampoo, the makeup, and the lotion.
Yep, I have autoimmune disorders too, so it's just bound to happen. My mom's teeth did the same thing at her age, so. I knew it probably would happen to me because everything that happened to my mother happened to me. I know.
I want to thank Wookie Lover because if you didn't just give that money that you just did, if you didn't do that, we couldn't afford it. So thank you. She literally enabled us to get the coffee.
Thank you, Wookie.
Our drinks. So
thank you.
You're the best. Thank you. Just everything. Every time I get paid, it's like boom, gone, because of the food order. Every day. It sucks bad.
I know.
It chopped our fucking EBT card in less than half. It's like not fair. I don't have any spending money.
Everything is so expensive too.
I have no spending money ever. I can't get what I want because
until I get paid and then we spend stuff.
Yeah, but you spend it on something like productive, like a fucking vacuum and stuff. We can't get
and bills.
And it's gone.
Well, we don't need a vacuum this coming month.
That's true. But,
So,
yeah. Okay, whatever.
we can treat ourselves a little.
Cool.
Sorry about that, Nick. That sucks. Sorry about that too, Amanda. We file separately. Because together wouldn't make any sense.
No. 0 cents.
Yeah. I got a good deal for a vacuum, man.
You did?
I got it for 60-something bucks.
64.
Yep.
It was a damn good deal.
It was.
That is a nice vacuum. I'm going to crack it open soon.
Yeah, it's a Bissell.
Yeah. I'm cracking that fucker open.
That's right.
And all that kind of stuff. You can get a lot of good deals in there. So, I go look at the jewelry to see what's in there and whatever. And then I make my way over to the makeup aisle. And this woman is in there, the one with the buggy. And she has, like, the buggy parts, like, on half the...
It was at Target. The Bissells at Target
Yeah.
are on sale.
They are. Well, they were.
Well, yeah, they
I don't know
were.
if we are. They are.
Yeah, it was at Target where I got it.
Oh, good.
So, another good vacuum, one of the best vacuums in the world, in my opinion, is a shop vac. Those things are awesome. You have a pink vacuum? Oh my god, Janice, that's so cute. I love that.
the aisle, and then she's on another part of the aisle. So I can't even look at the makeup because she's literally like bogarting the whole section. Like I can't. And so I'm like standing there thinking that she, would be nice and kind of move the buggy out of the way or whatever. So that I could look like a normal, nice person would do. No, she didn't. So I'm like, Jesus. So let me leave. Let me go somewhere else, and then maybe, she'll be gone by then. So I leave. Come back.
Yeah, go to Target, get yourself a nice Bissell. They're nice. So, I got a deal. I like my deals. I'm a good shopper, though.
Mm-hmm. You are.
I really am.
You find the best, highest rated, best functioning products for the least amount of money.
Yeah.
You're very good at that.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I just look at the specs.
And you're always right. Like that Razer microphone you got, that little pink one. I was like,
Yeah.
honey, I got the Shure microphone here. That's everybody has that mic. That canister looking Shure mic.
Yeah, but it's just as good as the Shure.
I had the Stevie Wonder microphone that I gave the asshole, the Audio Technica one.
Yep.
That's a $600 mic. You got that Razer and it sounded just as good as any of the
That's
Pro.
because it has the same specs.
I didn't think that was possible because you're talking the difference between XLR and USB. But actually, USB-C now, if you tweak it right, sounds better than an XLR mic.
Truth.
You just have to know how to tweak it.
Truth.
So there you go. You don't have to spend $800, $600 on a mic.
There you go.
You don't.
Back, she's still there. I go to another part of the store, come back, she's still there. We were literally in the store for about 30 minutes, I think, probably. And then I go back, she finally left. And then when I go back, I'm like looking at the makeup and I see like, they had like Kat Von D stuff, they had Morphe, just different things. And then I'm noticing there's all these empty boxes. So this bitch, whoever this was, she was like going through things and taking stuff out of the boxes.
That's wrong.
And I guess
what? Oh, she was doing
right. So
that.
then when
She
I go
was
to
like
check
stealing
out
shit, probably.
at the store, there's a woman that works there, and I'm friendly with her because I'm in there a lot. I told her, I'm like, do you guys have security? And she's like, no.
No, I will not buy Oreos. Those are the devil.
Oh.
Those are the devil. Those are binge monsters.
My favorite Oreos of all time were the one I think they were special edition, but they were like coated in white chocolate.
Yes, those are the Christmas ones.
Christmas ones, yeah.
Yeah.
They were my favorite Oreos.
They have a chocolate coated one with mint in it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's sinful.
I know. They're so bad.
Oreos are incredible.
I love the blonde ones too.
Yeah, they're
the
good.
golden
They're
Oreos.
delicious,
Those
yeah.
are so good. So
Oreos are awesome.
Oreos are the devil. I can't do that.
There is nothing better when you have a super cold cup of
I
milk
know.
and you dunk them. Ah,
Oreos are vegan. They got gluten-free Oreos, though.
that's cool.
Yeah, but it's the sugar. I can't have that.
No, man. I don't know how many Oreo McFlurries I've eaten in my life. Oh, my God. I got them almost every time I went to McDonald's with my mom.
Their birthday cake Oreos were bomb.
Birthday cake.
Yeah, they had like these little sugar crystals in the... Oh.
Yeah.
I also like the watermelon ones. You remember the watermelon Oreos?
No.
Those were good.
I don't remember them at all.
They have a s'more Oreo, too, right now.
That's for you.
I know. I'm like, no.
You should find a small, like, 5-pack of them.
No,
So you could try it.
no,
I'll split it
no,
with the
no,
other.
no.
3 and 2 or 2 and 3.
No.
And I'm like, well, what about the cameras? Because, they have the things on the ceilings for the cameras. I'm like, doesn't anybody watch the cameras? She's like, no. And I'm like,
Oh, that made me
okay.
think,
And I
Shanny.
told her about what was going on. So
What?
This is good tips for people that want to lose weight.
Mm-hmm.
Those, they were like rice cake s'mores.
Yeah,
What
those
were they called?
Drizzlicious.
Drizzlicious, yeah.
Yeah, and they were rice cakes, but they were like marshmallow flavored, and they had like a thin thing of chocolate.
Oh my God, the chocolate
And you could
in
have
there.
like, and the serving size was like 25 of them, and they were like only like 90 calories and like 2 grams of sugar and shit. They were good.
Wegmans has a lot of good diet snacks.
Yes, they do.
They have tons of good diet
Come on,
snacks.
focus.
Jack Skellington.
Focus. There. You focused.
What's that pumpkin's name from Animal Crossing? Jack?
Yes.
I actually bought you that emoji card.
I love seasonal Oreos too.
Amiibo.
I just won't touch them.
Amiibo.
I've made so much progress. I can't do that to myself.
I know. That's true.
she,
You
called
can't
somebody
do
on the
crumble
radio and
cookie,
said,
period. You cannot put you cannot eat an entire crumble cookie.
So much sugar.
It is. It's a sugar bomb.
It's like, no, I ain't doing that to myself either.
hey, look out for this woman, blah, blah, blah. And then we were talking about, all the robberies and things that have been going on in California where they just go into the store and then they just take a bunch of stuff and walk out. And she's like, yeah, that happened here. And I'm like, really? She's like, yeah, they just came in, a big group of people, they filled up their carts, and then they just walked out. And I'm like, well, did they have like a car waiting outside of the store or whatever? She's like, no, they just walked to the parking lot, to their car, put the stuff in and left, because they're not supposed to chase them. And I wouldn't chase them because here, you don't know who has pew-pews here or what. So that happens. I'm like, whatever,
Wow.
horrible.
Oh my God.
That's awful that people are allowed to steal from stores now.
Yep. Well, if they hear the right call.
Well, yeah. I have Abyssal that vacuums and scrubs the floors all at the same time. It's amazing. That sounds awesome.
We're entitled to loot.
Yeah, I don't buy cookies. I try not to buy junk. Not doing that to myself.
I don't know if you heard me, Wookie. I think you were in here. Thank you, because you got us our Starbucks drinks.
Yes, Wookie.
Thank you.
There is a boy.
Oh, God, he's a baby.
He just came over.
Oh, look at this boy.
We have to say hi to the Gavin again.
He's
a
going
cute
to go,
boy.
Mommy, get my armpits. Oh.
Get the armpits.
Get the armpits.
The armpits.
The armpits.
Oh.
Oh.
That's his favorite rubbing spot.
He loves the armpits. Oh.
You're so baby.
Look at how he looks at the camera with you in
He's
his
like,
arms.
hey guys. Oh, I saw your Bobby.
Look at this baby boy.
Oh, he's so cute. Bobby boy, why you so cute? He perpetually gets cuter every day.
We have a thunderstorm watch. So speaking of thunderstorms,
Do we?
we do.
Oh, snap.
I can't wait. I love thunderstorms.
If we lose power, I apologize.
I love thunderstorms so much.
You're gonna be like Chantel Bubbleguts in the John. Yeah, that's true. See, now you regret eating the Oreos.
It's hard though when you
I
get.
know.
You
It
get,
tastes good.
Okay. This happens to basically everybody. You get hungry. And sometimes your body craves something that's not that great for you.
That's true.
It's something that happens. Like when I got the cheesesteak. Oh. It's like getting a hit of something. It really is almost.
He always has to have his leg on me.
It's how he shows love.
He hugs me with his leg.
That's right.
Yes, my baby.
Big boy.
You're your baby. Oh, I love you.
He's so cute. There's Gavin first.
Always watch horror movies or playing horror games when it's thundering and lightning. Dudes.
Yeah, I love thunderstorms too, Deanne. I just love them.
I love them too.
So then we
I like
decided-
being on the porch and watching a
Yes.
thunderstorm. So
It's
pretty.
the best.
And I'm with my daughter-in-law. We go, well, let's go to Sam's Club, because they need to, get some snacks for the grandbaby and all that sort of thing. So we park the car, and then we're walking into the store. And then as we're walking in, I noticed these two young guys coming out of the store, and they're kind of like walking fast. But it's whatever. Maybe they're in a hurry, whatever. And they're carrying like a TV box.
There
so
you go.
as we're walking in
They
the store,
let them do
the people
this.
that work out at the store are coming.
Oh, they let them take the TV.
There is no law and order anymore in certain places.
Not in California.
You couldn't get away with that here. There's no way.
Nope.
Zero chance.
Nope.
I'm entitled to this TV. Okay.
No, I'm sick of people freaking thinking they can be freeloaders like that. That's bullshit.
Running out. These guys walked out with the TV. That's what kind of day it was yesterday. It was insanity. I don't know what this world is coming to. You can't go anywhere without this craziness going on. But anyways, I'm going to end the video here because I don't think she's going to talk about anything else. There's how much left? Yeah,
Oh, thank God. Thank you for sparing us.
Dank fupa.
Let me see this. What does this say? You don't... Foodie Beauty's classism and ableism is showing.
Let's do garlic first.
You want garlic?
I like garlic, yeah.
Okay.
NFL play-by-play.
Foodie Beauty taunts her ex, claims they won't sue her.
Wow.
What is going on, guys?
Wow.
Welcome back. Commentary for Chantal has done kind of a preview of her 12-hour live stream, if you will.
It's funny, she's doing a 12-hour and I'm doing a 24-hour, so I win.
That's right.
She has to do her 12-hour in bits, though.
Shanny will double it. How do you like that, pig? Huh?
That's right.
Hmm?
She goes online, asks the chat why she's almost dirty. I think we all know that Chantal. And she wants Salah in the chat so that he can move it to subscribers only because she's feeling it. Less than 2 minutes in, they're asking her to go out. She said she can't because she has to conserve energy for this 12-hour stream. So expect this video to be boring. She's lost track of what day it is. She's not sure if she's doing the stream tomorrow or the next day. She talks about the stuffed crust pizza she had, which of course we know she didn't like. And she says that she's not going to go out. So I guess all the begging for super chats didn't.
She said she was going to go out with this 12-hour marathon. Now she's not going to go out, guys.
She can barely walk, apparently.
Yeah.
She's to the point now. The mobility is very difficult.
Well, she's either going to want to change or she's going to die in her sins.
She earned this
Yeah.
by being a bitch. The cards were telling her pretty much through everybody.
Yeah.
Your karma is coming, and now it's hit.
Yeah.
Didn't mean much of anything.
She can
She's
barely
not
stand up
begging
now.
for super chats today. She says a lot of girl world talks about each other. She doesn't do. The chat pushes back on this right away, and they tell her you talk about other creators all the time.
That's right, Shanny. All the time, and Natter all the time.
Exactly.
Just because you call him the swordfish, Chantal, doesn't mean you're not talking about Natter. We know your names for Natter.
Yes, we do.
The Crypt Keeper. I got that on her once, I think.
She says
Skeletor.
that she only does that when she's defending herself. She goes on and starts to talk a little bit about Yaba, that offers that her and Salah have only been watching movies, so she has no clue about what's going on. She says that she doesn't yet have a total plan for what she's going to do tomorrow, but continues the same outline she'd already provided. She then goes over her ex, sending out cease and desist letters. Interesting that Chantal co-signs everything that's been said about him and refers everyone back to Sam's bar lounge if they question it. And she says that she's been watching so many kung fu movies that she believes she can defend herself.
Cool.
She also says that she's not gotten any of these letters from him, but encourages him to send one because she wants to wipe her butt with it. She then
That's great.
Ew. Ew.
Axiaba's lawyer. The reality, Chantal, you have to prove there's a monetary loss. And as someone that comes online constantly and claims that we take pickles off your plate, you honestly can't demonstrate that. As a matter of fact, to let you on a little secret, if you haven't realized, when I continually do my videos, I'll usually pick 3 or 4 a month where I intentionally talk about how I didn't cover one of your videos, and I'll note that there's no change in your views. I do that.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry you have to go through this, Chantal, and everyone's stealing your craft of sitting on your ass and not doing anything.
That's her craft, yeah. Sure is.
I mean, if you could react better, you could be a good reaction channel, but you're not good at reacting. Just eat. That's your talent in life, is eating enormous amount of foods, and everyone's like, how are you alive?
Bravo.
That intentionally. So if you ever attempt to be so brazen to think that my channel or maybe someone else's channel is impacting you, I've literally proven in my own content that it's not able to be proven. So carry on with whatever you think your ex should be doing. She jokes that her ex would sue her, then makes it very clear that she would, quote, bury them, and infers that they would be scared to sue her. She then lies and says that she just ignores them. She lies and claims she doesn't care. They don't bother her because she doesn't talk about them. Chantal, you talk about him nearly every stream. If you don't believe that you
Every
do, it just tells me that he's constantly on your mind, and you're subconsciously, subliminally talking about him, even when you don't think you are or don't plan to.
That's true.
It's odd that he is not going after you. More so when you're the one sitting here claiming that perhaps all the fabrications, lies he's concerned with, according to him, have started with you. Even though, to many of us, we know they're not lies and they're not fabrications.
Do you know she should be on charges in Canada for false statements?
I think so.
And she's continuing to speak of him.
Yeah.
When he's been acquitted.
And he said several times, leave me alone. You could get a slander charge on you.
If I had the money, I would give Dee Dee and Natter the money to sue her. If I had the money, I'd give it to them.
There you go.
It's deserved. She needs to shut her mouth about them both.
All right. I'm going to take a little break real quick. I will be back.
Boy.
Okay. So, I'm taking my meds, right? My nightly meds, right? Jason's like, I'm going to leave a link to my other channel in the chat. That's his other channel. I'll pin that. What's pinned is Jason's other channel. You're welcome. You watch a lot of Elu? Oh my god, there's one person, I forgot who they are, but they're like seriously against Elu, and it's like, I feel kind of bad, but sort of not, because it's like, I kind of wanted, like, I like Elu, and I know, like, some people have grudges on Elu, but, like, I like Elu. My grudge is not your grudge. Oh, they're heading to us right now, hon. So, that's how I feel. Tammy subbed. Of course you would.
Claims that, you know, they always talk about her, but she's out of the loop and never watches their channel, so she can't be sure. So you're either watching them, Chantal, or you're not. You have to make up your mind. And of course, this leads to people being blocked in the chat, people telling her the reality that she does talk about him all the time. And at this point, she tries to get away from the subject, starts to almost dial back the 12-hour stream. That Salah might not be included. She's already complaining about how hot it is.
Salah may not be included in a 12-hour stream, so your husband's not going to be seen in your house for 12 hours? Is he in the household? You know, I think it would be possible for me to do, like, a 12-hour stream without Jason popping in at least a few times. You know? Like, even on, No Madness Slave, every once in a while you hear her husband. Like, and she only does that for, like, an hour or two. So...
It is. How it's going to limit her. She says if it's too hot, she could easily get sick. They want her to say, watch movies with them. That would keep her out of the heat. She says that she can only do that, again, if it's a non-copyright movie. She turns down a few that they name, then just says, well, we'll just hang out in peace. Chantal, you have put no thought into this. You are literally going to have 12 hours of the same thing you've been doing. And I think that your hope is, as you've said, that you're going to see this massive influx of maybe views or donations or super chats. I just don't see it happening. I'll tell you, my game plan with it is to break it down into segments. And what I'll do is I'll actually release them to my members first after the initial video, and then to the public so they're spaced out a little bit. But that is what I will do in breaking down, I would imagine, her entire 12-hour stream. I would hope that I could maybe break it down into 5 or 6 segments, but I plan on doing the whole thing, Chantal. So it's going to be really interesting, at least for me, to see how much I can take your 12 hours and compress them down. Because if I can take your 12-hour stream and get it, say, under an hour, that tells everyone what they need to know about the type of content you're creating. They also tell her to...
It looks like my audience is in the mood for some true crime. We will look for some true crime soon. I like to watch true crime channels and art cozy game channels. Me too. Me too. And then there's Chantal channels. I'm weird.
Maybe go out and purchase new clothes. Of course, she says that she can't do this, they're saving money, and she doesn't want to buy clothes anyway. Even though the chat tells her we always see you wearing the same things because she's going to lose so much weight, she doesn't want to go out and buy these 5X clothings today that she won't be able to have any use for in a month or two. 30 minutes in.
I gotta do my Animal Crossing today. I'm gonna have to, like, put it, like, back in time a little bit so I don't miss the day. But I'll be doing that. Ooh, Cinnamon Toast Ken is good. Have you seen the videos he did on me and Jason? They were hilarious.
She said she's getting tired. She's happy that Tippy is back streaming. She considers perhaps doing prank phone calls during her stream. The chat immediately says, you're 40 years old. You should not be sitting here doing prank phone calls. She transitions away from that into how hungry she is, how much onion soup mix she's been using. She promotes to Salah. He's going to quote.
How was that?
It's raining.
Ah.
The
A nice,
humidity's up a little bit.
a nice April rain,
Yes.
like normal.
It's so nice, yeah. I'd love to just go outside. Like, it's so nice.
Ooh, my midnight drink.
Midnight, God, that's a cool color.
Oh, it's so pretty,
It is.
and it's my favorite flavor,
Oh.
blackberry.
Oh,
It's got, look at this. It's got fresh blackberries in it.
so good.
It's blackberry juice and coconut milk.
See, it's the coconut milk too. I didn't even notice that taste in there. But I'm gonna say, like, this is why Starbucks like isn't overrated.
No.
It's very good shit. They got good stuff. Does anybody in chat have a good suggestion for, like,
People want true crime.
I was gonna say, do they have a recent one that's really good that everybody would like?
Deanne had one about a cult
Oh,
member.
that's it. We should start that tonight.
Yes.
We should do that tonight.
Let me pull up the message.
That would be epic because it's long. Like, it's a
Yeah.
12-part series or something.
The Devil You Know.
Whoa.
It's the self-proclaimed Satanist Pazuzu.
Oh my God.
And if you don't know who Pazuzu is the demon from The Exorcist. So, we'll start with that one after Chantel, our Chantel thing that we're doing.
We have to go to. We should look at Dank Fupa quick after Gorlick.
But I wanted.
You want? Okay, whatever. Fine.
I want to see Unicorn Pondu. I'm being sued and it won't end well. Dude, Garlic Bread is being sued?
What?
Dude, let's finish this and see what he has to say.
The chat at this point brings up her low view count, more so because she's blocked as a member, but also because they're down around 200 people watching. They mentioned that it's not just the live streams, the mukbangs that have fallen off as well. She claims that's everyone.
When we do the spooky stuff,
as far as mukbangs
since
concerned,
it's
not
Satan, we
certainly
should put the
everyone
light on
grows.
red.
Green.
And for the
Red.
record, 5 days have went past.
Oh, for
not
Satanists.
one of your videos is one of
Correct.
the 6,000
You're right.
views. You, honestly, are probably banking on tomorrow being a massive day for you. And as I said, you just haven't put in the time or the effort for that to truly take place. She says again, though, all she's done is watch movies. She has no clue about the drama. And the chat tells her, you look lonely. She says...
She is lonely. That's why she's on the way she is.
Garlic Bread is getting sued, Buttiker. Good luck.
See, the only reason why I'm doing this is because I need to fix my sleep
Next
pattern.
Yeah, both of them.
So I might as well monetize it.
Yeah. She's just being a good YouTuber.
Exactly.
That's just not the case.
Monetize yourself as the most vulnerable and you'll get the views.
Why? We're gonna find out, Buttiker.
No, there's not gonna be any flashing lights,
no
Panda.
flashing lights, ever.
No, I won't do that. I'll make sure to put the be right back sign on when we're changing the lights for you, okay?
Next poll.
Nexpo. Nexpo. Okay.
They also tell her, if anything happened to the SUV, you're completely out of luck. I mean, you have no way of leaving, no way of creating all this content, and she just kind of laughs that off, even though they tell her, listen, if you continue to just sit around and stream like this, we're done watching. She goes to block more people, but then doesn't, and then kind of insists that she goes out all the time, she has tons of friends, and then automatically says, well, I love staying home with Salah and Julia, so it's just a massive contradiction.
No, I'll admit it. I don't have a ton of friends. Like, real life friends. I don't have any. Other than Jason and my cats. And my sons. But they don't like being called that. Kay's cooking. We could watch some Kay's. I'm down for some Kay's. What did she recently try to pull off as a question?
Let's make that a last thing.
Okay.
Boring. Another shit recipe. Like, who cares?
Hi, Watermelon. You haven't made an appearance today. Gavin's like, oh, you're sitting on my butts. What are you staring at, boy? Why are you in the corner there? They're so cute. I love my babies.
She talks about how she has friends that she can't talk about online. It likens being online to being social. She says that YouTube is a form of socialization, that it's all she needs. Her and Salah get into this very odd conversation about how much pizza she eats. She says that, a large pizza, a medium pizza, shouldn't feed more than 2 people. And she carries on about Salah.
Wow.
A large pizza technically could feed 5 people or more.
It could.
8 people. Let's just be... It's 8 slices. 8 people. Come on now.
She's delusional about portions.
Yeah, she is. She just wants the biggest amount of food in her stomach. What is the drink that they were drinking all the time in Futurama? Was it Slurp?
I never watched that show ever. Never. Not one episode.
Was it Slurp? No, it was Slurm. This is Foodie, okay? She literally looks like this. This is Foodie. She's the Slurp Queen.
Wow.
Or the Slurm Queen. Just sitting there, eating constantly and shitting shit out of her.
Wow.
For the enjoyment of others.
In her true form, she has that disgusting, weird umbilical thing that the Queen Alien had.
Mm-hmm.
And it's boils.
Yep.
She shits out boils that smell like
Yep.
Barracuda ricotta.
People have to remember the Slurm Futurama. I know some are remembering it. You didn't watch Futurama, so you don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
No reference at all, no.
Ah, bless. It's a good episode. I love Futurama. There's a new season of Futurama? Yes!
I'm the weirdo that doesn't even like Family Guy, so... I'm a weirdo.
But you like South Park.
The first season.
Yeah.
That's it. Literally.
You have particular tastes.
I don't know. It could also be I get bored quick with certain things.
Maybe it's your ADHD.
It could be. I could watch kung fu movies all day. All night.
No, that's because something's constantly moving.
Mm-hmm.
But you'd like Futurama. It's a good show.
Yeah, I bet I would like that. It looked like I'd like it.
Younger than her, the kung fu picture of him she posted, and then Tippy comes in the chat, talks about the relationship Chantal had long ago, long in the past. And she kind of goes back
like
into this
5,000.
relationship, talks about how the man was older, paints herself as a victim, paints her friends as a victim, says that she's not shared everything that happened. It's a really strange way to end this, because she continues to just go on, and for what it's worth, you realize that maybe a third of the stream is her talking about...
Jesus, she is so big.
She's huge.
She's beginning to look like that dude on frickin' Beetlejuice with the little head.
Oh my god, Otho.
Yes.
Otho. Oh no, you mean the guy that's in the Afterlife place.
Yes.
That has the shrunken head.
Yeah.
You know what? Oh, I think we should have an object lesson for that. Let's look him up. That's accurate. Oh, this is all very good. Shrunken head guy. Perfect.
Even the hair.
Perfectly. That's it.
Wait.
Oh, that's a costume. That's great.
It's a Pinterest costume, but even the hair.
That's perfect.
There you go.
That's exactly correct.
It's the same ratio, dude.
It's true.
It's the same fucking ratio.
God, she's huge. Because her head's massive, too.
Yeah. But it's the same fucking ratio. That's nuts.
You got it.
That's nuts. Foodie, you gotta lose some fucking weight, dude. You're getting fucking huge. You're not gonna be able to fit in any clothes. You're gonna be naked on your bed.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want that?
No. She wants to look like... I'm sorry, but she wants to look like Kybella. That's what she wants to look like.
Well, then she's gonna have to put down the cookies and chocolate.
You got a lot of work to do if that's your goal. Because you know that's what your husband's looking at. So...
I do want to see Stranger Things. I gotta get Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
How dare you compare her to Bob? Bob is a gem. Okay, I'm sorry, Panda. Shit.
Bob. Sorry about that. But it's true. The ratio to head is pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Bob is awesome. We're not comparing her to
And all of a
Bob.
sudden, Salah wants
No.
to play his...
We're not comparing personalities.
Absolutely not, because he was cool.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But the head ratio thing.
Fuck me, Beetlejuice is such a good movie.
It is.
It's so good.
You watched Dragon Ball today? What season?
Obama. Boring.
What season?
Go ahead. Yeah, you guys have fun with that.
Yeah, I'm wondering what season of Dragon Ball. I've seen all of Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z and GT. Huge fan of it. Jason doesn't like it. I don't give a shit.
We could start watching if you want.
I love it. We gotta get, what is that fucking...
Ooh, spicy roll.
Crunchy roll. Crunchy roll, yeah.
My one buddy, the kid at work, always said, you gotta try Crunchy Roll if you like anime. You gotta try it.
That would be wonderful, actually.
They have
You
a
see my eyes
subscription?
get all big.
Wait,
What?
they'll give you more access to everything
Yes.
if you pay for it.
Yeah.
Oh, let's do it. Next paycheck. Let's get it. Crunchyroll. I want to get into anime more.
Okay, good.
I do.
Good. Gavin's smelling her ass again.
Okay. I will force myself to watch Dragon
She's floofing her tail in his face, too. She's tempting him. My God, these cats! I swear to God, Xenoverse is fucking awesome.
Xenoverse?
Yes.
What is that?
M. Night Shyamalan has a TV series. I'm watching the first season of Dragon Ball Z, the one from the late 90s, early 20s. So
Is
you're...
that Z?
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yes. The first season. So you're in the garlic part of it.
Garlic?
Yes. Garlic takes over and does weird shit for a while.
Their name is Garlic?
Yes, his name is Garlic.
Gotcha.
I'll show you. He kind of looks like Chantal.
Zach Galifianakis, what a man. Oh my God, it's a hijabi.
No, that's... There we go. That's Garlic. Right
Yeah,
there.
that works. Oh my God, you're right. That's the physique of Chantal, pretty much. She's way fatter.
And she's bald like him, too. Her forehead definitely looks like that.
True. She's way fatter, though. Her gut's way bigger.
Oh, yeah, and then he turns into this dude.
Rippling muscles.
I know, right? Isn't that crazy?
He's crazy looking, yeah.
He's a Namek. He's the same thing as Piccolo.
A
but
Namek.
But he's short fucker. You
Looks
know?
like Iwas.
Yeah.
Iwas.
Yeah. See, there's Piccolo's arm right there. Piccolo's arm. Right there.
Lam, too. The
Yeah.
fucking creature that talked to Aleister Crowley.
There you go.
Interesting.
Is video games. So they kind of have this back and forth about the 12-hour stream, and then she basically says, hey, I have to go lay down, and Salah, I guess, can't play video games while she's streaming, which is strange
Why?
because...
She can't play video games when she's streaming? Why? I do it.
The internet sucks, maybe. Maybe.
No, it's bullshit because Salah has a game in fucking streaming.
Yes, but the bandwidth. If he's gaming online, it could take bandwidth. I
Nah,
doubt it,
I
though.
think she's full of shit.
She's probably full of shit. She's got her own cell phone bandwidth.
Is that Maya? Where she's saying she can't game and stream at the same time, which is bullshit because Salah does it.
He's been doing that this whole time, but I guess more so once...
How hypocrisy you are. Ugh.
If you ask me, and you look at his views, you look at his watch hours...
I don't think so. $3,000. I mean, you tried to have a stupid fucking insult, but I have big fucking titties and I'm a grown-ass woman. I don't think I look much like Little Debbie, thank you. You tried, though.
I just want to recognize the grace and mercy that user has gotten in this room.
I know.
Like, I think a banning is in order, but that's just me. Let's create another sock account.
I know.
He may be at risk of not maintaining monetization based on how little he's used the channel, and much like Sean Paul.
I watch British comedies from the 90s.
It's good shit.
Absolutely fabulous.
Blackadder.
Blackadder, yes.
Mr. Bean.
Oh god. The one with Petunia.
Petunia. Keeping Up Appearances.
Keeping Up Appearances. I love that one.
Great show.
Yes. I love my British comedies.
Yeah, I love British comedy too.
Yes.
Spaced.
Yes.
That's
Spaced.
the best.
Well, Spaced is 2000s.
True.
But yes. Big fan. And then earlier than that, you have Monty Python.
I think Spaced is the best comedy British series I've ever seen. Easy.
It is.
It's number one.
Because Simon Pegg did it.
Mm-hmm.
He makes everything gold.
And Nick Frost.
I watch Doctor Who. Does that count? I think it would. There's comedy in Doctor Who.
That counts.
Yeah, definitely.
It has comedic elements all the time, almost.
Yeah. Do I remember the young ones? No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
That is a masterful show when it can cause you to laugh and cry.
And then I watch, Canadian comedies like Red Green.
Yes.
Red Green's the shit.
Harold.
Oh, he hopes that the last couple days of the month are going to make everything right when they've had months and months to get themselves into a position where they would be and not have to worry.
I love The
about this
Office.
last-
The British Office. Have you seen that?
I haven't watched all of the seasons, but I love it. I know I like it.
I need to try that out.
I love, though, Office from the U.S., of course.
There you go.
I love that. The seasons with Steve Carell.
Do you know Three's Company was originally a British comedy?
No.
Yep.
Not.
Doctor Who is timeless.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pun intended.
Yeah, it's a perfect show. The writing is wow. Like, very good.
The graphics are awesome. The characters are just amazing.
Very well developed, yeah.
Yes, all of them. Every single one of them.
Like the legendary characters, you feel like they're legends. Like Captain Jack. Like he feels like a fucking...
Oh, when he flirted on me. Oh.
We could show that on my iPhone. You know we could play all the cameos on live with my iPhone?
That's true.
We could do that.
When he flirted with me, that just like... I can't watch that. It just melts me into giggliness.
Why not?
Oh, he's so beautiful.
He's a gay man that loves flirting with
John
men.
Barrowman. Ooh.
But he's a queen.
I know, it even makes him more fabulous. He's perfect for me. He's my gay soulmate. Is John Barrowman.
Perfect. There you go. He'd love that. Do you know how much he would love that?
He probably would.
Label?
My gay soulmate.
You're my gay soulmate, John. And he'd be like, yes, queen.
Yes!
Yes! He's cool as shit.
Oh my god, he's so cool.
He would be another on my gay list if I were gay. I would definitely go for him.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, I would go for him.
He's a perfect llooking man.
Mm-hmm. And he has a life-size
Wait, let
doll.
me just show you John Barrowman if you don't know who I'm talking about.
He is perfect. I agree with you.
Look at this beautiful...
Wow, look at Silver Fox look.
Oh my god, yes.
He looks great like that.
Oh, yes, King.
He looks very good.
Oh. He would be like a perfect Superman.
You know what?
Like, make old Superman into
Wow,
John Barrowman.
You know what? You're right. And that would be very progressive to cast him.
Yeah.
Because Superman is now supposed to be bisexual.
Hair Chris asked, would you top or bottom?
Both.
Both. Okay, he's a switch.
Sure. If I were putting myself in the... If I'm putting myself in a hypothetical universe where I'm gay, whatever my partner would want, I would be okay with. Like, you want me to be your top? I'll do that. You want me to be your bottom? I'll do that.
There you go.
That's how I feel about it, if I were gay. And part of being gay is liking anal sex, which I'm pretty sure I don't like that.
But this is him in Doctor Who, how he looked in Doctor Who.
He is so legendary, badass looking. Like, he looks like a legend.
He's a beautiful man.
He is.
Can't
He
deny
kind of
that.
looks like Elon a little bit, but better looking.
Kinda, sorta.
Better looking.
Maybe. Interesting. Oh, then we go back to this.
Ew.
Wait,
Can we just look at that for a while?
Yeah, let's look at him for a while.
This is an eye palate cleanser. Your eyes won't vomit now. Okay, because you have to stare at Chantal so much. That will make your eyes go, oh, God, thank you, God. Something new. Something different. Let's put up a picture of Monica Bellucci next.
Okay.
That'll cleanse for the guys, for like Deadhead. That's an eye cleanser for Deadhead, you know? Oh, here we go. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. That's her older. She's gorgeous. That's her older. See? She's not doing eye fillers. God damn. Wow. Oh my.
I have a lot of her features,
You
actually.
do. You do. You do. That's because she's Italian.
There you go.
God damn. Oh.
Bellucci, beautiful.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
I'll say it. Sorry, that's it. Her and Nigella Lawson. And they have the very similar look. You know?
Yes.
That's what I always was into. And you, because you got that look too. Jesus, she's gorgeous.
That's beautiful.
She is
She looks so classy.
I know, classy, not slutty. Classy.
Classy.
That Vincent, what's his name? Vincent Castle? That's who she's with? Man, he's a lucky dude. Man, he's lucky.
Yeah.
Gorgeous girl.
She's doing the polka dot thing.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
She Mel Gibson, talking about her playing Mary Magdalene.
Uh-huh.
He said he was directing her, and he's like, no, keep throwing more dirt on her. She doesn't look... She's too pretty. Mary Magdalene's supposed to be in horrible distress right now because she's watching Jesus die.
Throw more dirt on
She
her.
looks too pretty. More dirt. It's true. Nah, she's perfect. I mean, like,
Yeah, she's a gorgeous dame.
she is. Oh God. Okay, fine.
We haven't seen the second Beetlejuice yet. We need to.
We do.
It's on Max, and we have Max for like a year.
We do. We need to see it.
Watermelon, are you doing okay, baby girl?
I have to take a pill, but I'm not going to take Seroquel yet
Okay.
because I'll just pass out.
Second Hail Mary to save themselves. I'm going to leave you with the top comments from the last Chantal video. I appreciate each and every one. You know, when there's a 12-hour stream, apparently just a couple hours away, there is no way.
I bet she's gonna rage through it. I bet ya. Oh yeah. Classism and ableism. Let's see her get her, unicorn. Get her.
Ableism, I'm so glad.
Yeah, her talking about the man with no legs and how creepy it is.
What a fucking disgusting person.
That's a horrible thing to say.
Would she make fun of fucking Lieutenant Dan?
Probably.
You're gonna make fun of Lieutenant...
She probably didn't like to watch Forrest Gump because of Lieutenant Dan.
What a bitch.
Get her, King.
Classism and ableism, exactly.
After this, we're gonna put on the Satanist thing.
Okay.
We gotta change the color of the light soon.
Hello everybody, how are we? My name is Unicorn Pondu. Welcome back to another video. And Chantal decided to upload another mukbang. This one is going to be a Domino's Pizza Super Supreme Pepperoni. Ew. This has something to do with another story, so God help us all. With that all said, let's see what Chantal has to say today, shall we?
Oh, he's got that on top speed.
I don't blame him.
He doesn't want to deal with her
I don't
shit.
want to look at this fucking face.
Yeah, she implied the couple did something to her. They didn't do anything to her.
Hello, Foodie Beauties.
Oh, excuse me.
Hello, guys. Hello. Welcome back to another video. I know I'm
God,
blowing
that
out my
looks
usual.
disgusting. It's not even cooked.
Oh, well, that's okay. We'll make do for today.
Ew. There's no garlic. They're supposed to be doing like a butter and garlic crust now. There's no butter and garlic on that crust.
Ugh.
It's dry.
Ugh.
It's so dry.
I've been spoiled with pizzas, though, living in Pennsylvania. I'll be honest.
It's because we got a lot of New Yorkers.
Yeah, exactly. So I get authentic freaking New York. Even with the water, they even buy the Hudson water.
I think they might.
And, oh,
Scranton Pizzeria is phenomenal. I'm just saying.
I know, I love pizza.
That's a newer
Okay.
place.
I don't think I could ever eat commercial pizza like that again.
The one place I went with Sam and Tara, I want to take you there. It's called Ravello's. Oh my god.
Ooh, okay.
They're so good. They have like spaghetti and meatball meal that will blow your mind.
I'll take a romantic date.
Mm-hmm. You can have a beer too.
Other than the table, we have yet to update anything.
I had a Heineken.
Mountain Dew, 0.
I'm still drinking Heineken.
I have here a medium Pizza Hut, Domino's, sorry.
A medium pizza.
Yeah.
Is that big enough for just one person?
Her,
Foodie?
no.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not my favorite pizza place, but once in a while I crave it.
Doesn't even
Especially
keep
their
two
Super
pizza.
Supreme. I got half and half. Half pepperoni, half Super Supreme, stuffed crust.
I don't know why she got because she hates stuffed crust.
I have some ranch. I'm going to try drizzling it on. Let's try this.
Oh,
piece of
God.
ranch.
As a fellow fatty, you will never catch me dead being dainty like a meat chisel and me ranch. Girl, get you a thing to put the ranch in and dip it in there like you know what you want to. I won't blame ya.
He even admitted I'm a ranch fatty. I don't do this though. Look at this.
I know, Panda. She complained about it. Like, this is gross.
I'm done.
Actually, I don't want to see this video. Fuck it. We'll be right back. I gotta change the light in.
Ew.
Ugh. She's gross.
Oh shit.
Oh, Lord.
Rammstein concert. There we go. Satanist horror zone. Oh, I love my Shanny Goes.
Ooh, this is Vice. Should I do Vice?
Vice?
Vice.
Oh, that copyright.
Yeah.
Copyright. I didn't.
Shit, I might not be able to show it, Deanne.
No, I thought. But wait a minute. I thought. So the thing she sent you was from Vice?
Yeah.
Oh. Is there someone else less copyrighted that covers that?
It looks like Vice carries Pazuzu. Let me see. I'm gonna look up Pazuzu.
Maybe Ewu does it, or...
It's all Vice, man. The strange case of coffee house crime.
Is that the same story?
Yes.
Oh, he had dreads
it's
there.
some
Okay.
Pazuzu Alagard.
What the fuck?
I know, right?
That lighting is sick.
I know, it's spooky.
It's cool looking.
I think it works.
It's perfect.
Alright, let's see this Pazuzu.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do the other one. Sorry, DM, because it's copyright.
Yeah.
Vice is definitely copyright.
Yeah. Vice is something you don't want to touch.
Go watch that on your own, guys, in your time.
Yes.
The Vice one.
Okay, I gotta go back, because I don't know what this is about.
Let's see what it is.
He was an avowed Satanist who filed his teeth into sharp points and split his tongue into two.
Oh. Well. That's horrifying.
And while his choice in lifestyle was far from normal, he would develop a following, and all would ignore his evil past.
I definitely have seen him before, yeah.
I think I've seen somewhat of what this is about, but I don't remember anything. All
Okay.
Well,
My name is Adrian, and welcome back to Coffee House Crime. Today's case is a disturbing one. We're looking into the world of Pazuzu Algarad and his filthy lair that he liked to call home. And just to let you know, I post both solved and unsolved cases here on a weekly basis, so if that is your sort of thing, please consider subscribing to Coffee House Crime. So pull up a seat, grab a coffee and sit back. This is the case of Pazuzu
I do have
Algarad.
coffee. And cigarettes.
Coffee beans! What the
Beautiful.
fuck?
He said grab a coffee and sit back.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, yeah. Algarad?
Oh, that must smell so good.
Pazuzu Algarad. That's what he called... Algarad.
Algarad.
Algarad. That's what he called himself, okay.
Okay. What a weird name. I understand the Pazuzu part, not the Algarad.
That might be something Norse?
Might be.
Algarad? Algarad?
San Francisco.
Yes, I
Also
do.
known
I
as
have the
Golden Gate City,
Helter Skelter book.
San
I'm going to
Francisco-
read it definitely, and I will probably be sharing some of it with you.
Yeah.
They read. I have heard that Bugliosi lies a lot, but I think I can sort that out in my own understanding of Charlie.
There you go.
You know,
It was known for its cool summers, varying architecture, Golden Gate Bridge, and of course, Alcatraz. Influenced by its booming tech industry, San Francisco is now the second most expensive city to live in all of the US. And while the city has always been on the pricier of places, back in the 70s it supposedly wasn't so bad. Back then, Timothy Lawson and his wife Cynthia were two of the 715,000 residents that called San Francisco their home. The two married in 1971.
I'd love to experience San Francisco, to
this
be
is
honest.
about his parents?
I don't think so.
No, who's this about?
Pazuzu.
Oh, so this guy was born in the 70s.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And fast forward 7 years to 1978, they introduced their first and only child to the world, baby Pazuzu, who at the time went only by the name of
They named him Pazuzu?
They
No,
named him
John
John.
Alexander Lawson.
John Alexander Lawson.
Yeah, he
That's-
named himself Pazuzu.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Probably he got possessed by the demon Pazuzu. You know?
I love Ouija boards. You guys are crazy.
He's a cute little booger, though.
Very cute babies, yeah.
John was born on the 12th of August 1978.
August baby?
August baby.
12th of August.
We're
Yeah.
August babies.
He's close to me and you.
Yep. He's cute.
He's adorable baby.
Look at those ears.
Hello.
What a cute little booger. Little button nose.
Yeah, he's adorable.
Why'd you have to go so evil, kid? You were so cute.
This is upbringing, maybe. Probably. I don't know. We'll see.
He spent 2 happy years here, but then in 1980, he along with his mother and his father moved to North Carolina.
Well, that ain't a bad place to live. North Carolina's wonderful.
He joined his local elementary school, but shortly into 2nd grade, problems started arising in John's life. John was forced to retake his 2nd grade after failing to meet expectations from his teachers.
That's awesome.
You went to Spawn Ranch?
That's so cool, man.
Dude.
I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm sort of a Charlie Manson fan. Like, I even like his music.
He's got good music.
He does have great music if you have the ear for it.
Oh, Algarad means Lord of the Locusts.
Oh, this guy.
That is Pazuzu. Pazuzu did the locust thing too.
Is that right?
Yeah.
The locusts?
Yeah. The Exorcist 2 talks about it.
I have to see that one again.
Yeah.
I don't think I paid attention to that one much.
Pazuzu rides around as a locust.
All right. If I get a little money, we're going to buy that on iTunes. Because I want to own that, and you know what else I'm going to buy?
Huh.
The Right.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I want to see that again immediately. Anthony Hopkins is so good.
I love Anthony Hopkins. He's a legend.
Probably the best actor that's ever lived. I think he might be.
He's so good when he goes like extra dark and like.
Oh yeah, that scene when he's looking out on Italy.
Yes.
And he's like in a trance, and then the kid comes over to him. He's like, ah, oh my God, that gave me chills, man.
He's a good actor.
You knew he was possessed.
Yep.
That was the moment you knew he was possessed.
Yep.
God, that's a great movie.
Yep.
Everybody watch The Right if you haven't seen that. That might be my favorite horror movie of all time, actually.
There you go.
That and Exorcist 3 are like my top.
Ah.
My top 2, I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah, slasher movies I regard different as horror movies.
Yep. I know all about the Beach Boys and Manson.
Yep.
It's bullshit.
They stole his music.
Mm-hmm.
Then they put him in jail for life, and they won't even let him have a radio.
Yeah, or his guitar.
He was abused completely.
Yeah, he was.
They made him a monster. Even worse than what he even made Ben.
They could have helped him when he was a kid, but nobody gave a shit.
Nope.
Arguments in the family home meant that at the age of 8, John's mother and father would split up. This would further cause issues with his education and his personal life. It was during this time that his father moved back to California, leaving both John and his mother to carry on with their lives. At the age of 12, Cynthia remarried to a man named John Larry James. And John, along with his mother Cynthia and stepfather, also called John, moved into a house on Nob Hill Drive in Clemens, North Carolina. John's life would become more troubled after this move.
I bet.
At the age of 13, he began to heavily drink alcohol, sometimes getting through a 12-pack of beer a day. Feelings of abandonment and betrayal were common in John's world too. It was around this time that John made some very stark changes to his life. In 9th grade, after attempting to retake it for a second time, he dropped out of West Forsyth High School, located just down the road from his home. After dropping out, he didn't try to find work either. Instead, he spiraled into the world of drugs, buying, using, and selling them. He also started to become increasingly interested in the occult and Satanism. In 2002, he legally changed his name from John Lawson to Pazuzu Ila Algarad. A very sudden shift in
King of the Demons, homage to the Arabic word of God. No, it's not.
Illa. That's not the word of the God of Islam. It is
No.
not.
It's totally written differently. I don't have to explain it. I've already explained it so many times on this channel.
Oh, you're right.
That's a lie.
It is a lie.
Pazuzu's aura was now obvious to those around him. Where he was once an energetic, fiery, ambitious, and unafraid kid, he was now dark, uneasy, and apprehensive.
Holy crap, he's tattooed Satan on his arm.
I mean, if you want to tattoo the name of a loser on your arm, then go for it. Go ahead.
What a dumbass.
It's up to you.
In parallel to these changes, Pazuzu also became agoraphobic, being uneasy and scared to be around other people. Essentially, he became a recluse to the world. And later in the same year, Cynthia and her most recent husband John would divorce. he would move out of the house, leaving both Cynthia and Pazuzu to fend for themselves. Pazuzu was already a troubled young man.
My God.
Yeah.
The evil in his eyes, man. He hated the world.
He probably listened to DSI
Yeah.
24/7, like... That's some dark...
Yeah.
There's some darkness in there.
Yeah, there's definite darkness in there.
Willing taking on of demonic spirits.
Yeah.
He's willing.
But things would start to go downhill pretty fast from here. On top of his multiple anxieties, Pazuzu was also diagnosed with schizophrenia and severe depression.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that
No,
makes things even more worse.
the depression, but schizophrenia, and probably not. He was actually talking to demons.
Yeah.
Like, for real demons.
That's possibly what it was. And
Not
they-
schizophrenia.
Yeah. He needed an exorcist.
Yeah.
He'd take medication for these illnesses, but as with everything else in his life, they were abused. Drugs became Pazuzu's only currency.
Oh my God, that's the
Satanic
Aleister
tattoo.
Crowley pose he's doing.
Yep.
Sexy Crowley. He thought he was like such a hot dude, Crowley, you know? Mm-hmm. He used to say it was the greatest, ecstasy-filled experience for a woman to have sex with him.
Yeah.
Crowley, you know?
Weird.
Okay.
Who started to appear all over his face and body. He carved the number 666 into his skin, and he braided metal into his hair. He even stopped showering and brushing his teeth,
Ew.
Okay, no female's gonna like that.
Oh my God. Ew.
believing that filth gave him extra powers.
About this guy.
His satanic ritual developed to newfound heights too. On the full moon of every month, his mother would go to the local pet store to buy him a living rabbit.
What?
She would give the rabbit to Pazuzu, who would then take the rabbit down to the local Yadkin River and eat its heart.
His mother enabled that.
She's probably into it too then.
Maybe.
It just wasn't said.
Yeah.
According to Pazuzu, this ritual would provide him a rush like no other. Nothing else in his life compared to it. And although Pazuzu was agoraphobic, he did have multiple friends, and multiple partners too. His main partner went by the name of Amber Birch, also known as Bubbles.
She looks like Neo.
Jesus, that's Bubbles? No, Bubbles is way cuter than you, sweetheart.
Bubbles.
Ooh. Jesus. The devil makes you so ugly.
Really weird.
Yeah, the devil makes you so ugly. Like, why would you be a Satanist if it, like, literally morphs your face into, like, grossness?
No, if you black out her hair, her face looks like Neo when he came out of the womb in the Matrix.
I think her face looks like Odo on Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
That's comparable. Mm-hmm. That's comparable, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely Odo vibe.
That works.
Yep. Same. Odo vibe.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Like,
Crazy. Oof.
And she would follow him religiously. The two of them, along with multiple friends of Pazuzu, would routinely partake in bloodletting in local graveyards.
oh Jesus, I've seen this dude's face before.
We have seen this, I think, either done by Iwu or Hassan, maybe? We watched Hassan.
Possibly.
I think maybe, yeah.
This guy is fucking crazy.
Yuck. He didn't fucking
And
shower
self-harm
either,
while
like,
binge
he-
drinking at home.
Ew! She's naked.
That's fine.
Eating his head.
Okay.
Okay.
All of these bizarre interests and hobbies for
Here you
Pazuzu
go.
would continue to escalate as well. He became obsessed with the famous cult leader Charles Manson, and through direct inspiration he created his own family. He began to invite friends, mostly younger women, to live in his home, and he referred to all of his girlfriends as his fiancées.
Yeah, Crowley.
Yeah.
He wants to be Aleister Crowley.
Yeah.
Look at me, I'm cool. Okay.
Thank you, Bud Dicker. He said, she said, I'm proud of you and you guys get along so well now.
Yeah.
We've worked on things.
Yeah, and going to rehab was really good for me.
Yes. It was.
It was really good, and I got my meds, so.
It was well worth it.
Yep. It's worth the time.
Crystal Matlock would join Amber as one of Pazuzu's main girlfriends, and the three of them began to live a polyamorous life of drugs, rituals, and orgies with strangers.
It's your prerogative.
So you were doing what Diddy did.
Yeah, it's legal. I mean, they can do what they want. If they're not hurting no one else.
Nah, it doesn't look like they didn't hurt anyone.
Yeah, that isn't what
it wouldn't be on here.
Man, she looks horrified, that girl.
Yeah,
she looks really horrified.
Yeah, well, she did it to herself.
Yep.
Dumb shit.
Yeah.
Their lifestyle descended further into indulgent madness.
His mother's into it. That's his mother, probably, right?
His mother looks like she looks evil too.
She's got that look, yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Pazuzu's mother Cynthia, who was okay to confine herself mostly to just her bedroom and ensuite bathroom, gave him free roam of the entire house. He began to trash it, leaving animal droppings all over the floor.
Litter droppings and animal droppings all over the floor?
Ladies, does anybody find this guy appealing yet? I don't think so.
No. Ew.
Why would women...
Ew.
Shanny, why would any self-respecting woman get involved with something like this?
I don't know.
Satan is women.
Ew.
Satanic markings began to appear all over the walls and doors. And the front door was an unwelcome sign too, with a sticker above saying, "No police are welcome." The sign below taunted anyone who supported the law, and another sticker said,
Whatever.
"Evil will triumph." His lifestyle of drugs, alcohol, and partying never ended. Pazuzu's house became known as a place without laws or rules, somewhere to be yourself without consequence.
Crowley.
It was during these parties while drunk and high that Pazuzu would often bring up elaborate stories of him murdering other people.
I believe him.
I do too. He fucks with animals.
Yep.
Jeez, man.
Even claiming to have killed a couple prostitutes before eating parts of their bodies.
Oh, he's deep, deep in it.
This isn't surprising.
Yeah.
I look at him and I'm not surprised by this.
Where's the child?
The child.
That's the highest form of sacrifice.
Yeah, that maybe that he has a harem of women. He probably gets them impregnated. What do they do with their children?
Good point.
Baal.
Uh-huh.
How do you worship Baal, Shanny? You know.
Mm-hmm.
Self-mutilation and child sacrifice.
There you go.
There we go.
Friends of
Moloch.
Pazuzu never took his claim seriously though, always shrugging it off, believing that he was just going through a bender of alcohol and drugs in his system. But Pazuzu was always stone cold about these facts. We're briefly heading over to Virginia, just north from North Carolina.
No, really?
Oh no.
I had no idea Virginia was north of North Carolina. None.
West Virginia.
I guess this must be for the English who don't understand the
Obviously,
states.
they wouldn't know the states that well, probably. What? Can you answer me this question?
What?
Virginia is so far up north. Why is it considered the South?
Because they were part of the Confederates.
That makes sense. I was just going to actually say that.
That's why.
They just choose to
Dude,
side
you
with
call,
the Confederacy.
You call a Virginian a Yankee, they will look at you with murder in their eyes.
Now I understand.
Yes.
They were under the Union Jack flag.
Yes.
I didn't know that. I kind of knew that and kind of didn't, I guess. Now it makes sense. Sorry.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The year is now 2006. Josh Wetzler and his wife Stacy had both bought a small farm together to start a business in rehabilitating and training horses.
No. I smell what's coming.
The two were a young couple with a compassionate vision to care for animals.
He wants to get into the animal shit now, I bet.
I know what's coming.
Oh, Lord, what is he about to do? I think I know what he's about to do. Oh, this is gross.
I would hope that this Pazuzu guy would have been on cop watch lists. You know?
He should have been on lithium.
This is in North Carolina.
They'd met a
right?
couple years
No, this is Virginia.
prior, and this business was always part of their great plans. Josh was an admirer of animals and people. He was outgoing, caring, and kind.
Oh, it's
And while he did
critical
like to spend his time with the more free-spirited kind of people, Josh was wholesome and genuine. With great surprise one morning, Stacy was found to be pregnant.
Oh. What did he do?
Can you go back a couple frames?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What?
I know this guy.
Nah.
I do.
Uh-huh.
Around 2004-ish. I was going to he worked at my Starbucks.
Okay. Maybe a guy that looks like him.
No, his name is Josh.
Okay.
And he moved.
genuine.
He might be
To
dead,
great
honey.
surprise one morning, Stacy was found to be pregnant.
Are you-
And with that said, the two had even more to look forward to together. But then in mid-2007, at the start of the Great Recession, companies across the US started to fail. And as a direct result, Josh and Stacy's business lost out on the loan they had desperately been hoping for. By 2008, the couple were several months behind their mortgage repayments, and so they were forced to close up. And as the business started to crumble, so did their relationship.
Yeah, that happens.
Financial stuff is rough.
Yep. It
Holy
really will
shit.
test your relationship.
It's very rough.
Eventually, they decided to take a break from each other. Stacy moved on to another farm for some work, and meanwhile Josh moved into a small trailer. And without being able to find employment or make money, Josh turned to selling drugs.
Oh,
This
my
was a bad
God.
move, and things continued to go south for him. Later that year, police would raid his trailer on an anonymous tip, and as
Ah, that sucks. That sucks. But that's what happens when you play the game.
a result, he was
Exactly.
convicted on drugs charges, now making it even harder for him to find honest work. This actually spiraled Josh into a world of guilt and poverty. But Josh tried to keep positive about the situation. Sure, he lost his business, his wife, and his white vest, but he still had a kid and a great friendship with Stacy. The two were even thinking about rekindling things. But suddenly, in July 2009, police found his vehicle abandoned in a parking lot. Keys in the ignition, the door not fully closed, window rolled down. And since that day, he hadn't been in any contact with Stacy or any of his friends. Police failed to share details of Josh's car to Stacy, and Stacy, thinking that Josh was trying to lay low from the police, didn't report him missing either. And so on that note, Josh Wetzler disappeared.
Wow, and nobody freaking reported him missing. Dude,
Well, this is wild.
that's fucked up.
I mean, you could not believe me, but I know that guy.
I know.
I was buddies with him. He said he was moving to Virginia. I remember it vividly.
3 months later, back over the state line in Clemens, North Carolina, a man by the name of Tommy Welsh had planned to catch up with his brother Rusty at his place on October the 3rd. The two were close. Tommy was 31 and his brother 30.
Ugh.
He looks like a badly made creative character.
No, dude. Just no. Take off the mustache, you look better. But I don't think he cares. He looks like a meth head.
Rusty was working the day shift at his local Domino's that day, so it meant that the two would have to catch up around dinner. Perfect timing for Rusty to bring home some pizza. But when Rusty got to his apartment at around 6 p.m., Tommy failed to meet him. This was unusual. Tommy was a punctual man.
Dude, this Pazuzu dude is killing all these people, isn't he? Probably eating them, too.
I think so.
Rusty texted and then called Tommy, the pizza slowly turning cold. But no dice. Tommy never answered. So as always, the unstoppable sun set late that evening, and just like clockwork, it rose again the next day. But after a worrying night, Tommy's silence still remained. In fact, it did every day after that, because just like Josh, Tommy vanished into thin air.
Wow.
Back at Pazuzu's house, the situation since we last spoke about him had progressed to newfound lows. Through several years of drugs, partying, and
Jesus Christ, dude.
He was listening to nothing but demons. He was like an open...
Why would his mother live like this?
She must have been into it, man.
The smell in the house. The smell.
She's into it.
There's animal droppings all over the floor. He probably was like pissing in the corner when he's fucking drunk or pissing on the couch.
Holy shit.
Ugh.
and refraining from cleaning or washing, the place was a disgrace. It was getting so bad, in fact, that the
Ew.
floors were now almost impossible to see, and the home's odor was reportedly the worst smell many visitors had ever experienced. Pazuzu was still getting high, drawing on the walls with his own blood, even routinely urinating and defecating in front of his friends on his own.
Oh, I just said that!
You did.
I literally just said that. See, I know what these Satanists do.
This guy wants to be Crowley so bad.
He does.
Carpet. He had also filed his teeth down with the Dremel into sharp points.
Ow.
And his tongue was
That had to hurt so bad. He had to be possessed at that time when he did that.
Probably.
split in two down the middle, just like a snake.
He split his own tongue.
That's wild.
He's like Itchy the Killer.
Yeah, that's true.
Bro.
And while these things are dangerous, they technically aren't criminal. He was still rambling on with his stories of killing homeless people and prostitutes too. But now he was also claiming that he had a dead body down in his basement.
Jesus. Oh my god.
Apparently, he had shot a man 6 times, and he'd concealed the body downstairs in his basement with cat litter and bleach.
He had firearms.
Cat litter and bleach?
He fucking has firearms. This is the reason why we need to...
Schizophrenics should not have firearms. Neither should borderlines, okay? I have borderline personality disorder. I should never, ever have a gun. Ever. Ever.
Truth.
I feel the same way with people with bipolar. You know, any of these severe mental disabilities, people with depression even, they shouldn't have a gun. Because it's dangerous to others and themselves.
Yeah. The question is, how do we set up a system to clear people medically with mental problems for a gun?
I think everyone who, before they get a gun, should have a mental evaluation, and any trace of a severe mental illness, and that includes narcissism. I know some people are going to disagree with me with this.
Mm-hmm.
I know I shouldn't have a gun.
This is a tough issue.
Yeah.
Balancing freedom and safety.
Wookiee Lover said, yeah, mentally unstable shouldn't have guns.
That's
No.
right.
No.
The question is, how do we do it? And I believe that we need to do it in a judicial setting, that you have a way for... You would have to create an entirely new agency that could go into your medical records to see about clearing you for a firearm. New laws are needed.
Yeah.
And an entirely new branch of law enforcement is needed. That's what I would say.
Panda said I have bipolar and I would never get a gun. I just don't trust myself.
There
I
you
wouldn't
go.
hurt others, but I might hurt myself. Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
That's how I feel.
Yep.
I don't trust myself.
That's why my
Like,
friends
if I
try to-
get, like, in a really bad point, dude,
That's why
it's scary. Like, he has to hide knives sometimes.
Yep.
But I haven't been like that in months.
Crazy.
Thank Jesus.
Jesus.
I've been very mentally stable.
It's because your environment
Yes,
is okay.
that is
You have
true.
a place to be calm here.
That is true.
It's true.
Friends, just as high as Pazuzu, though, shrugged it off. But the next day, one of Pazuzu's friends, Tarina Billings, remembered the
Amanda says, in Canada, you can't have been involuntary committed. We do an exam and safety classes. See, I like that.
I mean, that makes sense.
And I've been involuntarily committed, so, like, you can see the point.
Yeah.
You can guess why I was.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
And why I wouldn't trust myself. Ever. With one.
See, I own them and never felt like I shouldn't have. I had one moment that I was weak.
And you called me.
Yes, I did. You were the person I went to.
I know. Isn't that interesting?
That
We
was-
weren't even together.
No. You were just a good Christian girl and you had called me. Not too long before that. We had spoken. And I thought of your name immediately to get some comfort. Because I knew you would help me.
And I did.
Yes, you did. You
It was
talked-
nothing sexual or affair-like. It was...
No! You talked me down from Suey.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
did. I was ready to eat a bullet because I wanted to see my mom. Really
As much
well.
as people want to try to make our relationship before my divorce.
Absolutely not. I learned of your divorce in Nadia's.
I know.
I hadn't talked to you in months.
I know.
I was in Nadia's room all the time. You
conversation.
could have seen me whenever you
And
wanted.
after
You
seeing
come into
several
Nadia's
members of
because I was
Pazuzu's
there
family
for a while.
acting suspicious with a shovel, she decided to inform police. It was on this day of August the 3rd, 2009, that Pazuzu first appeared on the police's radar. Tarina Billings met up with a detective in a local park and informed him that she had been told by a friend that Pazuzu had buried a body in the backyard.
Oh, snap.
One of his girls snitched?
I don't know. Maybe his mom?
No, I thought it said the name Tiara or Taria. Said the name back a few seconds.
Exactly, Deanne. Sometimes grieving is so bad you want to be with the person.
Yep. That's where I was at, and I did drink too much. That was the time that I had the big Jaeger with the old Granddad 101 at the same time.
I think that was the same conversation I told you to get a dog.
Yeah, it is.
It'll make you happier. You won't be so alone. Because he was lonely.
Josh and Tommy are missing. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Police investigated the claim by asking Pazuzu if this was true and if they could look around. He responded with no and no. And that was it. Police left with no further investigations planned. And the next month, on September the 24th, an anonymous tip came in with pretty much the exact same information. But surprisingly, police did nothing with this. Being uneasy with the situation, Tarina would eventually go back to Pazuzu's with a secret audio recorder. And while recording...
You know, that is like freaking me out, this house, because it looks a lot like the house I had at Black Mountain.
It's nice.
Black Mountain, North Carolina. I guess they kind of do build houses like that on Virginia, you know, in the Appalachians.
That's nice.
Yeah. It was really nice. It had a wood stove fire pit, like, in the basement.
Yeah.
The basement wasn't creepy at all.
My Uncle Tom.
It was fully furnished and everything.
My Uncle Tom's house up on Lillibridge has it's bi-level. I love that design.
Yeah.
For a house. You'd be like, holy shit. He's way up in the mountain.
Yeah, I've seen, you've shown me the
Did
area.
I don't remember that shit. Okay.
She received verbal admission from Pazuzu and several of his friends that he had indeed killed someone. But when this was given to police, again, nothing progressed out of this. It was only in February 2010, after Josh's separated wife Stacy went to police after hearing rumours about Josh's death. And at this point, police finally executed a search warrant on Pazuzu's property.
They finally got one.
Fourth time, however, still nothing.
Yeah, Black Mountain, North Carolina. Yep. Went to Owen High School.
He must have had stuff hidden pretty well.
Yeah.
Because the cops did a search warrant and they didn't find anything. Go figure. He ain't dumb then.
Even with cadaver dogs out in the backyard, no trace of human remains were ever found.
There you go.
But despite these multiple visits from law enforcement over the course of 2 or so years, Pazuzu and his family and fiancés made no effort to tone their wild lifestyle down. Instead, things would get a lot more turbulent. In May 2010, Pazuzu choked his own mother.
Jesus.
Well, there he goes. He killed his mom.
Here we go.
She pressed charges against him.
Oh, she lived. Okay, never mind.
But would eventually drop them later. The first very serious incident occurred on June 7, 2010, when a young man by the name of Joseph Chandler was found dead along the...
Of course you'd killed a black guy. And that's part of Crowleyanism, too.
I wouldn't say officially, but...
He was shot...
He didn't value black people.
No.
He didn't.
In the back of the head.
He was shot in the back of the head. You coward. You coward.
I can't believe this guy is allowed to have firearms.
Pazuzu shot this dude in the back of the head. He's a coward.
Couldn't they have at least tried to get his guns taken from him?
You couldn't look the guy in the eyes.
A fucking coward.
Yeah.
Watermelon, what are you doing?
What are you into? You're intimidating Gavin, aren't you? I see that.
Watermelon, what's your deal?
Why are you intimidating Gavin, Watermelons?
You have to give her a toe bean check.
She's like, no. No toe bean check.
That's it. What are you doing?
She's like, no, I'm good anyway.
Okay, fine. Jeez.
No bad-mouthing Gavin.
You're being invasive acting, Watermelon. Watermelon.
She's not gonna talk.
Okay, fine.
She's giving you the quiet.
Row.
Row. Yeah.
Police would eventually link his death to Nicholas Rizzi, one of Pazuzu's
Oh,
friends.
Gavin, look at that, her so cute.
Pazuzu allegedly had nothing to do with this, but he would try to cover Rizzy on this one. Ultimately, this case would end on a 13-month charge of involuntary manslaughter for Rizzy. For Pazuzu, he would only be charged with accessory to murder, with 5 years probation at home. And later on,
What?
in 2011, it would be Amber
Wait a
that would
minute.
assault Cynthia.
Wait, let's go back.
What is wrong with fucking judicial system in Virginia?
Ultimately, this case would end on a 13-month charge of involuntary manslaughter for Rizzy. For
Only 13 months for manslaughter of someone. Knowing how satanic he is and not thinking it's satanic ritual
No,
abuse.
wait. Who is Rizzy?
I think it's girl.
Oh.
For Pazuzu, he would only be charged with accessory to murder, with 5 years probation at home.
How?
Oh, nice. He got a slap on the wrist.
And later on, in 2011, it would be Amber that would assault Cynthia this time. However, Amber would never be charged or convicted for her actions. And Cynthia failed
What
to pursue
woman
prosecution for any
be
further
with this
assaults either,
freak?
stating that she was fearful of her son and his religious practices. But finally, in 2014, after all the crazy twists and turns to the story, luck ran out for Pazuzu. It was late one night in October at one of his house parties that Pazuzu asked one of his oldest friends, Matt Flowers, to help him murder someone at a party.
What the fuck? Dude.
Woody Harrelson.
Dude.
Matt hesitantly declined the offer, and instead he discovered.
Ugh.
I mean,
Ew.
he's he looks exactly like the default dude at Burning Man.
He looks stinky.
Well, you would be correct, wouldn't
He
you?
probably smells like shit and piss.
Man, that's real attractive, ain't it?
No.
He ain't a bad-looking guy. I mean, at all.
No, but the shit and piss smell would be a very huge.
Turn
Freely
off.
told the target.
I already told you I broke up with a guy before because he stunk.
Yep. He was strong too. He could pick you up and shit. You're like, I can't do this.
Yeah, he
Ow!
could pick me up, but no, you stunk too.
You stink too bad.
No.
Blech.
It was only a week, and I was like, I'm done with you, dude. I can't do this anymore.
The guy that
I tried to be polite about it.
the handyman that my mom got.
Yeah.
His name was Ed Sherbenko. He was a real big, like Pete Steele, like a big Polish dude, muscular. And the neighbor always says, Eileen, he's in love with you. Why don't you date him? He smells.
Oh, he
He
smells.
smelled real bad B.O.
Ah.
But he was such a nice man.
Well, you know what? Put on a freaking, deodorant.
You gotta tell people.
And wash your pits.
You gotta tell them.
Yeah, because people get used to their smell, I guess.
Yeah.
To get the hell out of there. And then Matt went to police the very next day, loading them with his concerns and details. Matt was actually a war veteran, and following his passive level of authority, police seemed to actually respect and listen to the guy. It was from this new tip that police decided they would conduct a second search warrant of Pazuzu's property. And unlike the first time, this one would be different.
You finally found the bodies, huh? You admire the castle law in America? I think it's good. I think it's a good law. Yeah, it's a good law.
On October the 5th, 2014, authorities executed their search warrant at 2749 Nob Hill Drive. Pazuzu, along with his mother and everyone else in the house, were temporarily vacated from the property. When police entered from the front door, it was as if it were a portal to another world.